Hello, yo. What is going on, everybody? How is it going, gang? We are back. Oh, with a Catch a Monster stream, dude. We are back. Kitty, what's going on, man? It's all right, dude. If you don't understand the poll, man, only the OGs understand the poll. How you doing, though, Kitty? Welcome in. Geo, how's it going? Shadow, yo. It's crack-a-lackin'. Ken is here as well. CJ is here as well, dude. CJ, listen, man. I'm gonna try to do a Fortnite stream soon if I can get my capture card to work. So before you start going on like your little hissy fits, relax, son, before I get the belt. You know what I'm saying? Marcel, how's it going? I'm genuinely clear. I timed out a song for 24 hours yesterday, dude. That boy may not come back. That boy could be done with me, bro. That boy could be done with me. I don't know, man. I don't know. He could be completely over me, dude. Who knows, bro? I will say I am in my private server, so like Marcel or if Trisco or Panda or anybody shows up and you guys want to run the new dungeon, I think I'd be down. Yo, what's going on, Kiki? Yo, Kirito, how's it going? I got 2 of the Scary Reaper evolutions. He's the GOAT. I got him from breeding. Yeah, I've gotten a few from breeding. Well, I say a few. So I got it on my first try, which is kind of crazy. I came home from work, and the first one that I evolved ended up being the Scare Harvest, which, by the way, stupid name, bro. I wish they would come up with better names. But yeah, and then I got a huge and fairy one from breeding as well. So I may try to get this guy to an SS. I just don't know. I saw the video where dungeons no longer require keys. Thank God, dude. Like, I have been begging. Also, Blessed, how's it going? Hello. I have been begging for the removal of keys, dude. There's no purpose. Like, just to test it, I ran dungeons with for like 2 hours. I got 7 Soul Star cores, dude. 7. So God knows how many dungeons I ran in those 2 hours, but you put a 2-day limit on those. What the hell are you doing? Like, dude, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, dude. Dylan, how's it going? Yo, were you on this morning, bro? No, dude, I'm gonna start working on Fridays again, dude. EB only one content creator streamed this morning for Cam. Yeah, man, because it's so bad. Like, dude, the game is not in a good state. Now, I will say, the changes they made today, probably like the best thing they've done in months, removing dungeon keys. I mean, yeah, you have to AFK the dungeons, but at least like, it's more manageable now. So like that's kind of nice, right? The breeding being 2 hours instead of 4 is pretty nice. I miss the old rifts already. See, I think I kind of like the idea of there being only the new rifts. Like what's the point of rifts 1 and 2? You know what I mean? Like who cares about rifts 1 and 2, bro? That's not, you know what I mean? I got PlayStation Plus today. Did you, Shadow? Nobody cared about the other rifts. That's what I'm saying, Pika. Like, are you trolling? Are you trolling, bro? Like, I feel like Pika's got to be trolling, dude. Who gives a crap about the old rifts, bro? Nobody, bro. Think I'm gonna quit Cam? I mean, I've got 1 foot out the door, dude. I didn't stream the admin abuse this morning for the first time in months. Probably like what, 4 months, I'd say. Like, dude, yeah, man, the game needs to, what they need to do, and I'm surprised I'm not banned from the Catch a Monster Discord, bro, because like I have made it very well known that I do not want TKC working on this game. I absolutely hate that guy. Hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't hate the guy, but like, dude, he has a decent game and he runs it and he's running it into the ground. The guy needs to go. He needs to either sell his game or he needs to like pipe the hell down and listen to the community. I guess pipe the hell down's an overstatement because the guy doesn't even really talk. So shoot TKP. Yeah, dude, get rid of him, man. I can't stand TKC, man. If you ever see this, buddy, you suck. You actually suck. Like, you are a terrible developer, and I just want you to know. I played the admin abuse and I got a rank A Celestian. Is that the new like dungeon boss? Can he beat Cataclysm difficulty? We're gonna find out. This is my first time doing it, baby. I will say, so what happened this morning, dude? I get on. First of all, I got on Discord and like, hey, Kale, my man. Yo, a man of your word. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. What a beast coming in with the off with the bang, dude. Um, what was I gonna say? I already forgot what I was. Oh yeah, so I get on Discord like while I'm at work because I just like to check Discord and like talk crap in the Catch a Monster Discord or whatever when I'm playing. And I came in and I got on Discord and like somebody literally added me to, and I don't want to pull it up on my computer, and I'm not gonna say names, but somebody added me to a group on Discord. I didn't even know I could be added. I don't even know how this person added me to a group, but they added me to a group, and let me see if I can find what they wanted me in here. Like it's like a bunch of Catch a Monster vigilantes, dude. They were like, "Listen, man, we put you in here because like, we've got some testers in here. They're not listening to us." Yo! Oh my god, Kale, relax, dude. Jeez Louise, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Holy moly. But these people added me into like this Discord and they basically, let me see if I can find the message. They basically were like, we want to give you some inside information for another video. And it's of them like ignoring the testers and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that, bro. I was like, I could care less at this point, man. I'm done. I've already spent way too much today. Well, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it, man. Wait, Kale is Swin on Discord. Yes, that is him. Yeah, that's our boy, dude. Dang it, man. Where is... Oh my, oh wait, wait, they're talking. Wait, this is before they added me. EB has been fed up. He would probably do it. Wait, hold on. Send it to someone who brings in player base attention. And somebody said eternity. Yo! That's actually so crazy. Camp Secret Operation is crazy. Dude, they were like, we got to get eternity in here, man. And then they invited me and they were like, yo, bro, we got some inside stuff for you, man. Yeah, here we go. So I was like, hi, we were thinking of honestly exposing the devs of this game. We know you're fed up with the game and was hoping if you wouldn't mind bringing it up. And like, I told them, I said, I've already made like 2 videos trashing the developers of this game. I said, I'm out. I don't even care anymore. But it's just so interesting how like I was brought into like the underground, the black market of Catch a Monster, dude. You were their last hope and you turned them down. Dude, I was not their last hope, man. I have gone into the Catch a Monster Discord multiple times, dude. I am in there every freaking day. Dude, out of all of the content creators in their little Discord, bro, I am by far the most active content creator in that Discord by like times 1,000. I don't even see the other content creators say anything, dude. And I am in there every day. Hashtag cancel TKC. Making suggestions about removing dungeon keys, making suggestions about making a new fruit. Like, dude, I have done my due diligence as a content creator for this game, dude. Like, there's not really a whole lot I can do, bro. Like, you want me to make another video so I can get a couple thousand views and a couple bucks? I've already done that, man. Like, what, I don't know what they want me to do, bro. I can't even post in the Catch a Monster chat anymore. I'm surprised I'm not banned. Anyone can add you to a group if they have you added. Interesting. I wonder, I'll have to go back and see who added me, but like, there's just not much I can do, man. Like, I have said my piece with this game. Well, not really. I'm still pretty pissed about the game, but like, I have done my due diligence as trying to be a voice for the people of this game, dude. And TKC plugs his damn ears and he goes, la 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 la, and then he continues to do the whole shebang, bro. And I'm convinced today, I think today, the development team at Lightning Dragon Studios, I think they tied TKC up and threw him in a closet and hit update and added some stuff. Like, there's no way, bro. Did you get a new mic? The audio is different. No, I did not get a new mic. No, I sure didn't. EB, did you read what I put? I did not. No, you're gonna have to retype it, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. But anyway, with that being said, man, I didn't stream the admin abuse this morning, and I'm not going to be streaming the Friday admin abuses going forward. It ain't worth it. The chat stresses me out. The game stresses, like, just makes me mad. You know what I mean? Yo, Alfie, what's going on, dude? I didn't read what you put, buddy. You're gonna have to be like Lightning Dragon Studios and copy and paste that business. The UK has been put under a wildfire warning. Is there like a fire going on? Eva, did you see that they're going to ban people for abusing the coin glitch? They're not going to ban anybody, dude. I think, I think anybody who honestly believed that they were going to ban anybody, I think needs, like, a swift kick in the head, dude. The game is losing players every week, right? Every week the player count goes down. You think they're going to ban people when their player count is getting slaughtered? No, bro. They already fixed the issue. Exactly. They didn't ban anybody, man. They rolled back those accounts. They're not going to ban anybody, dude. They can't afford it. Do you think they're going to ban hundreds of players who abuse the coin glitch? No. Yo, Trisco, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Yo. I openly hacked Cam on live stream and I'm not banned. Kale, I appreciate you, bro. Having a vote to get rid of players for your own lack of testing is wild. Exactly. That's actually blessed. That is exactly what I said. So like Marcel, I was talking to him on no, Owen, your name is Gray. Owen, what are you doing, dude? Oh my god, Owen, my heart. My heart, bro. Oh my god, dude. But anyway, like the thing is, what was I was saying something, dude. What was I saying, bro? Owen really, that really hurt him. Dang, that really hurt me, bro. That hurt me, Owen, but it's okay. I understand. Speaking of hurting me, what's going on, Canadian? What was I going to say, dude? It was so important. I was on to something, bro. Oh, so I was talking to Marcel on the way home from work, and he was like, yeah, Dan put a poll in the Discord about what they should do with people. And like, dude, what a dumb way to handle this situation. Here it is right here. By the way, I voted that they ban them. But with that being said, like after like there was like this glitch or whatever, I don't even really understand what happened because I wasn't playing the game this morning. But like, hey, Kale, thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Like for players who unintentionally exploited the bug or who intentionally exploited the bug and have fewer than negative 200 forge coins, make them ineligible for the Spire for every additional minus 200 forge coins randomly. I don't know what that means. Ban their accounts or release new higher rarity and more powerful next week, which by the way, if they do that is so like, dude, that I guarantee you, this is him hinting we're going to get like I don't know, some sort of extra gear next week, dude. I wouldn't put it past him, man, because here's what they do. They always make it easier to get something before they add the next tier of something that's harder to get. Like, I've already joked in the Discord. I'm like, oh, you know, they're going to release super dungeon keys next week because now dungeon keys are gone. So now they're going to release super dungeon keys, which are going to only be able to get like one a week. And they're going to give you like the rewards that you actually should get for playing the game. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like they do stuff like that all the time, bro. They did it with the mutations. They did it with S ranks. Like, dude, sit down, TK. I'm tired of this boy. I'm bored already. I'm going now. Oh, wait. I literally said you broke my heart, dude, and you're leaving. Have a good night, man. But yeah, this is such a dumb way to handle this. Like, how stupid can you be? Like, this is such, like, and I don't have any issue with Dan, right? I think Dan could definitely do better at what he's supposed to be doing. But, like, bro, this is such a sloppy way to do this, bro. It's actually so pathetic to me, man. It's like you made the mistake. You didn't test your game. You need to do better. I give up on Catch a Monster. Yeah, what's going on? Roxanne. It's Marcel's fault. I agree. Marcel's kind of a meanie. I feel you. I don't blame you, dude. W Hassan. Wait, is Hassan back? Hassan! I'm happy no dungeon keys, but I agree with you. My boy! They're going to add something that's way worse, who means only 1% of people who are going to be able to do it, and it's going to be like the Moocher aren't. That's what I'm saying, dude. My boy Hassan has returned! As well as Ronan. What's going on? Yo. Woo! My boy! W Wisdom. What a beast. What a beast, boy. Hassan is back, hopefully to stay today. I mean, as long as he doesn't go freaking nuts, man. What happened with Cam? Apparently, there was like some like weird forge coin glitch. I don't really understand it because I wasn't playing the game this morning, so like I don't know, right? Because I was like, I ain't playing this. I'd rather go to work and make money and not have to deal with 300 people trying to ask me for codes and to get into my server. So I was like, screw it, dude. I'm going back to work. But so like they removed dungeon keys, and I guess there was like some way you could have turned your dungeon keys and exchanged them for forge coins. I don't know that. I don't know, but like a lot of people exploited it, and so Catch a Monster was like, what should we do? Should we ban these people? And like everybody was getting mad because they're like, why would you ban somebody for something that you didn't test and actually like make sure it worked properly before you release it, which they do all the time. I wonder if it was actually an exploit or developer error. I mean, I feel like they kind of go one and the same, dude. They go one and the same. It's an exploit because the developers don't know how to do good coding. Not only were the coins reset, but the past 4 hours of progress was wiped. Yeah, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. Absolutely. I mean, good for them but here's the thing. The little poll Dan did should have never existed. It should have never existed. That's the problem. That's like I had Toffee was in the Catch a Monster Discord earlier, and he was like, they should have banned the people. They're going against their word. One, the Catch a Monster development team goes against their word all the time. I don't know why you're so upset about them going against their word. They do this. They do it all the time. Like that's nothing. That doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is like, don't even make a poll about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why even have a poll? Exactly. Don't have a poll. Make an announcement saying, hey, I'm sorry that we did, I'm sorry this was overlooked. We're trying our best. It's hard to maintain a weekly update schedule or whatever they want to call it. We apologize. The people who abuse the thing, we're going to punish them. We're going to, set their account back by 4 hours. Everybody else, you can use this code, bam, for another 50 Forge coins. Dude, it is not that complicated. It is not that hard, bro. Like, what is wrong with them? EB, you should buy Lightning Dragon Studios. I'm not buying this game, no. One, I can't afford it, and two, I don't know anything about running a video game. I do think though that TKC needs to go. I don't like TKC, man. I want everybody in the world to be fully aware that I do not like TKC, bro. Danny DC sold their soul to the devil. Oh my God, Assad, what are you saying? Blessed, what's the better Reaper chick or the 404 one? Ooh, I just realized you saw what I said about roll BK. Yeah, that was weird, right? I don't know how you hear that. I didn't have EB during admin abuse. I had Smelly Marcel. Ew, that's all right, Trisco. We can race. We can race tomorrow, buddy. Well, I'll stream the admin abuse on Saturdays, but like I'm not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Seems like Dan and TKC hate their community. I don't think. I don't think they care about their community. Yeah, I think they literally could care less. As long as they're making money, I don't think they care what people think, and I think it's pretty obvious. Dude, Marcel smells so bad, bro. My boy smells so bad, dude. My boy is stanky. Pika, isn't Reaper with Voodoo the best chicken? I hope so, because I got a Reaper with Voodoo on it, dude. Evie, you need to officially quit Catch a Monster. Never quit Catch a Monster if if you say so, Hassan. I don't know, bro. I think streaming it once or twice a week isn't necessarily a bad thing. I love the monsters and everything. That's been updated, but these SS and higher levels are a bit too much, not going to lie. So I think that now with breeding and now you can run dungeons as many times as you want, my problems with SS ranks definitely are not as... I'm not as upset about SS ranks. I do think, though, that now the issue is, Soulstar cores are very, very dumb to get, right? It's not even the slates. It's the Soulstar cores, dude. You need 10 of them, and you get, one every, 3 runs, dude. You know what I mean? Should I come back to Catch a Monster? I don't think I would, dude. If you're able to quit this game and not play it anymore, why would you come back to it? No, absolutely not. You should not come back to this game, dude. I literally play this game because I make content on it. That's the only reason I still play this game. World Cup was mid. I didn't even watch the World Cup, bro. The level 105 stats of the 2 brand new monsters on the Catch a Monster Discord. See, and that's the other thing too. Level 105, bro, I feel like we should also be able to level up our monsters faster. Like, leveling up in this game is kind of an issue. Now, I will say I feel like that's kind of one of the smaller issues, right? Like, that's one that I'm not necessarily, I wasn't too focused on. But leveling your monsters is also kind of dumb in this game. Hi, yo, what's going on, Maxie? How you doing, dude? I like the update video you made today. It was a really good video. It's the first video I've watched in so long. Asan, you're supposed to watch all of my videos, dude. What are you saying, bro? You're supposed to watch them all. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean, bro? Could you add me, please? I'm not going to add you, Maxie. I'm sorry, son. How big would catch a monster is that your monster makes the game so hard for new players to get anywhere good because you basically have to spend money just to be good in this game. So, again, I think that, like, I do legitimately think they've pulled back, especially with... What am I trying to say here? I feel like they've pulled back quite a bit with this update. Having breeding be 2 hours, I feel like is a good, fair middle ground. And I feel like being able to run... Now, not that you could buy dungeon keys anyway. It was just a stupid oversight. But, you know, I think they made a lot. I don't know what TK had last night. Like, I don't know what he was drinking last night when he was green-lighting these changes. But, like, I'm for it, dude. They made a lot of good changes, man. I still think TK sucks, though. You know, you have to slaughter your game and bring it to its knees before you decide to try to fix it. I think that's a little crappy. I was lucky enough to get a female Esker Reaper from the trader event this morning. Nice, dude. Yeah, I've got a huge and fairy one, but I don't know if I want to... I don't know. I may just try to keep breeding and trying to get an SS at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Also, Marcel, we may, you and I may back out and see if we can get, like, I know, like, Trisco's in here, and I don't know. Or is it just, wait, is Marcel? Marcel's not even in here with me. It's me and Certified. Hi, I'm Levi. I just changed my user. Yo, what's going on, Alex? How you doing, dude? Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up? Boy, that ain't me. You never waited. That is true. Hold on. I'm going to back out after this. Yo, Jose, man. Thanks for the stars, dude. Do you see what I put in the new Discord thingy? No, I haven't. No. When did you do that? How was your conversation with that person who wants you back at the best job? How did that go? So I think I may do it. And the reason why is because it's not a full-time position. It's kind of more of like part-time. So if I did part-time at my doing therapy and then part-time at this other job, I kind of get the best of both worlds and I get a lot more money. So because like when you're, I think I may try it. I think I may give it a try. All right, so here's Certified, Trisco. I don't know who's on here. Let's get it. Today I had a match and yes, my team won the game. Hey, Shadow, nice, dude. What's the job context? Basically what I was doing before. So my old boss, I work at the same hospital, right? The hospital's divided into two sides. Let's just say I was working on side A. I was working on side A at a desk and I was doing a lot of like, not administrative work, but a lot of like admission work. And now I work on side B of the hospital doing rehab. Like, you know, doing what I like went to school for and stuff, right? So now I'm going to be doing part-time working on both sides. And I think it'll be nice because like one of the things that I hated about my job is being at a desk for 8 hours. And I was literally losing my mind. So I think not being at the desk, like being at the desk for half the day or X amount of time or whatever, and then being able to mix therapy into the mix, I think it'd be a good balance for me. I really do. How would that clash, though? What do you mean, how would that clash? I don't understand what you're saying. I've seen someone complain in the Discord before how the dig event still gives dungeon keys. Dude, is the dig event worse? Like, I was like messing with the dig event, and like I was like, dude, the rewards are terrible, bro. It's like one huge shard and like pet snacks and like Genesis fruits. Like, dude, What? Like, bro, put some Soul Star cores in that thing, dude. Like, what are we doing here, friends? What are we doing, dude? Like, I feel like they always make these events come back, and they make them worse. It's kind of annoying. EB, the team we beat, got relegated. Okay, I feel horrible. Nah, dude, don't worry about it, bro. It wasn't your fault. The rewards are bad. The only good thing is the egg. See, I haven't even gotten the egg. AEB, you fail test again. La. I don't know what you're saying, Watermelon, but what's going on, dude? If you want me to understand what you're saying, Watermelon, you gotta actually make sense when you speak to me, son. I'd recommend for the new dungeons Divine Claw, Void Nightveil / Necro Dragon, and Scare Harvest / Modovok. Okay. Me Asian boy. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for you, Watermelon. I don't care what you are, buddy, but you're gonna take a 5-minute timeout, and when you come back, you're gonna either be normal or I can ban you for the rest of the stream. You pick. You pick, son. You pick. Wait, so Trisco, is the new, like, Celestial or whatever his name is he any good? What a dumb thing to say, well done. Yeah, it's absolutely dumb. I'm gonna let it slide with Ronan, because I know Ronan better than I know Watermelon Boy. Plus, I know Ronan's actually Asian. I think Watermelon Boy's just an idiot. Scare Harvest is interesting. I think it's a dumb name, dude. Because, like, I actually like its evolution, but in my head, I did not think that the evolution for Scare Reaper would look how it does. Does that make any sense? Like, I was thinking, like, it's going to turn into, like, maybe, like, some kind of big, like, bulky Scarecrow, or, like, let me see if I can find... Like, I thought it was going to turn into... I thought it was going to turn into something like this from World of Warcraft. So this is a Harvest Golem from World of Warcraft. This is kind of what I thought Scare Reaper was going to turn into. And they made it like... They took a really interesting approach with it. I don't hate it. I hate the name. I think Scare Harvest is kind of lame. Agreed. I still doubted it even after seeing it last night. So that's the thing, right? Before I went to bed, I checked my Roblox account. Like, I went on Catch a Monsters, and I saw, like, they had updated, like, the first part with, like, the picture, and it had that monster in it. And I'm like, who is this? Like, I was like, is that Scare Reaper? I was like, no, this must be, like, some new, like, dungeon or something, dude. I just don't know, bro. So it was, I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. I was like, wow. And then when I woke up this morning and saw the patch notes, I'm like, dang, that really is a Scare Reaper. Cyber X replaced Rexy, Scare Harvest replaced Modovok, and Celestial replaced Modovok. Yeah, I'm using Stormhorn, Divine Claw, and Vino Frog, dude. I'll have to try to work on getting some better monsters. But the good news is I've got Trisco, Marcel, and Certified, dude. So I'm chilling, baby. I'm chilling. Hey, EB, what is the next... What's the next boss evolution after? Beetlepus, which is crazy. So, like, am I wrong in thinking that they're catching up? Like, they're releasing boss evolutions faster than they're releasing bosses? Like, am I crazy for thinking that, like, a few months ago we were like 4 bosses behind, like, whatever the boss? Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, are they catching up to themselves, or am I just insane? Or has it always been like 1 or 2 bosses behind? Because I swear to you that they've caught up by quite a bit. I'm eating mac and cheese. Yeah, baby. I like mac and cheese, dude. I like mac and cheese, bro. But, like, am I crazy for thinking that? I got the new dungeon monster with B rank and huge. Nice, Gail. I agree with you. I know you do, bro. I know you do, Hassan. I know you do, baby. I agree with you. I feel like they're catching up to the current bosses because they released 3 boss evolutions in 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I know, Hassan. It's crazy, bro. Must be why they're rushing the new island. I don't know, bro. I was going to do fajitas later tonight. Ooh. I think it's gone a bit faster, but not by too much. I don't know, man. I feel like Beetlepuss literally just came out, dude. And, like, I mean, granted, we still have, like, It's gonna be like a few weeks, right? Like, I probably like what, another like 3 weeks or so? But like, it's interesting, bro. Eternity, can you add people? No, I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm just running dungeons with some of the homies, dude. They need to do a world 2. I agree with you. I don't disagree with that at all. I absolutely think they need to do a world 2. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, JMO? How you doing? What's even crazier about the new island is the update is an hour earlier. Is it? Yo, man, TK is like, yo, eternity, bro. Just stream it before you go to work. I'm just kidding. Question, EB, do you know I'm here? I know you're in my server. Yeah, Falcon. And I also know you're in the stream. Yeah. I do know you're here, son. What's up, buddy? What up, baby? By the way, thank you guys for 15 likes, dude. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like one time for your boy. I wonder what the Evo name will be. I mean, dude, probably like Beto Squid or some. You know what? Let's ask Chat GPT, dude, because that's what they do. Let me see here. Hold on. If there is a octopus monster named Beetopus, what would you call its evolution? Because this is what they do. So there is Roctopus, Basopus, Octavius, Krakenbeat. Krakenbeat would actually be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Because in my head, I was like, I bet he's gonna turn into a Kraken. But like, dude, I like the name. I like the name Krakenbeat. Beatakin, Tentatone, Octobase, Dropus, Dubstepus. Dubstepus is crazy, bro. All right, so my votes on what I think they'll call it. I think they'll either call it Roctopus, they'll call it Krakenbeat, or they'll call it Dubstepus. Dude, what in the world, bro? Hello? I'm sick. Dude, you know dang well it's going to be one of those, bro. You know dang well it's going to be one of them, bro. Don't act like you don't know. ChatGPT got better names than these devs. They use ChatGPT to name their monsters, dude. What's wrong with you? That's the joke I'm making, bro. Maybe Crackpuss? Nah, dude, not Crackpuss, bro. Evie, what's the worst evolution name in Catch a Monster? Probably Avalanche Worm. I cannot beat that puss. Bro, dude, DC, my man, relax. Try putting Scare Reapers and see if Scare Harvest comes up. All right, dude. Or Scare Harvest. Let me try. Here we go. All right, let's see. If I have a monster named Scare Reaper, what would you call its Evo? All right, here we go. All right, so there is Dread Reaper, which actually would have been a really, really sick name for this thing, dude. Dread Reaper is so much better. Dread Reaper, Terra Reaper, Night Reaper, Doom Reaper. All of these are so much better, dude. Soul Reaper, Fear Vester, Dread Vester, Scythegeist, and Reapmare. So Scare Harvest did not pop up. So maybe they are just a bunch of idiots. But like, dude, Dread Reaper would have been so freaking... Dude, I mean, that would have been sick, bro. That would have been so good. Look at this thing, dude. That Dread Reaper would have been perfect. Bro. I feel like a simple name like Harvester would have been a good, decent name. I mean, yeah, I mean, anything's better than Scare Harvest, dude. Like, what the heck is that, bro? What the heck is that, man? EB needs to take TK spot. Cam would be great again. I ain't paying. Nah, dude. I don't know anything about running a business or game development, bro. I ain't doing that. No. TK needs to get his head out of his butt and start actually, like, just, you know, one, either playing his game to figure out what's wrong with it, or two, listen to the people who play your game. Doesn't look like a Scare Harvest to me. No, it doesn't. I agree. Why is your name Scare Harbor? Remind me the harvest you have for Thanksgiving. Am I wrong? It reminds me of Thanksgiving. Oh, what song? Yeah, man, I agree, bro. I agree. Reminds me a lot of Thanksgiving, dude. Absolutely. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Hey, the British Nene. Nanny, listen, man, I'm thinking, maybe, don't quote me on this, but I'm thinking of maybe trying to do a Fortnite stream on Sunday. We'll see what happens. A scare harvest would look like a spooky corn. Oh my god, dude, I don't know how to say that word. I'm sorry, dude. I've never listened. Please don't. I know what that is, but I've cornucopia, cornucopia, dude. Can you not, bro? Why are you doing this to me, Ronan? Because now I'm. Oh god, here it comes. Cornucopia. Thank you. I can never say that word, dude. Thank you. EB, is there an admin abuse today? There was one this morning, yeah. Was the admin abuse any good? Like, did they do anything crazy? Like, was it anything like anything different, or was it like the same stuff, different day kind of deal? They'll do Void Scare Harvest. It is kind of weird to me how Void Scare Harvest is not a thing, right? It is kind of interesting. Maybe they're saving it for like next week, or who knows, dude, right? We got 2 obby rewards. What? What do you mean? Like, what were the rewards? Nothing good? Crazy. We all colored cornucopias in our first grade for Thanksgiving, along with hand turkeys. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I do like the hand turkeys, bro. Admin abuse was obby, stand and grab, and the meme game. But were the rewards any good, or was it kind of just the same old, same old? Like, did they give an egg? I mean, I know the codes that I entered. I got 2 eggs from the codes, which I'll use in the admin abuse tomorrow. They made the obby spawn twice, so we got twice the rewards. Was that like on accident? No, the rewards weren't good. You know better. I mean, I do know better, but you know, I was trying to be hopeful. Same stuff. I wouldn't know. I'm kind of retired. Boy, you don't play this game, dude. What are you talking about, man? You don't even play. Also, where is everybody? All I see is certified. Trisco! Trisco, my love. Hold on, dude. I just saw him. Trisco, where are you? Also, Marcel, are you in here? Where is Marcel? I see me. I see certified. No, dude, where? Marcel, how are you not in here, bro? Look for the big soccer chain. Ooh, wait, my boy is iced out. My game crashed. Oh, your game. Did you come back in? You did come back in. Can I join the server? I don't have you added. I'm sorry, Jennifer, if I'm not adding anybody to the server, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just chilling running the new dungeons, man, because I want to get some of the, what do you call it? I want to get the eggs for the admin abuse tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Did TKC at least tell us he loves us? I mean, please, TK, bro. What about me, just in case? Dude, Water, what about you, man? You haven't played this game in, like, over 6 months, dude. What about you, son? Yo, Corvus, what's going on, dude? Yo. Currently making an after-school Baldak. Let me make sure I know what that is. Oh, okay. I thought that was... So I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that was, like, some sort of medieval weapon. It turns out it's food. It looks, I mean, yeah, man, it looks good, bro. It's like some sort of ramen. It's that ramen EB would never eat. I thought it was like some sort of weapon, dude. Like, oh, I'm forging a Boldak. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me, you cannot tell me that does not sound like a medieval weapon, right? Is the new Secret Celestial good? I mean, he seems like he's gonna be pretty. He seems like he's a better Motovok, but I don't know. I haven't used one, right? But I feel like he's literally a better Motovok, dude. You know what I'm saying? Spicy ramen that they use to make mukbang or ASMR. Yeah, no, yeah. If it's spicy, I don't want it. I don't like spicy food, bro. I don't like it. EB, I thought you said yesterday you weren't going to do cam again. Is the game better now? Well, so I said I wasn't going to do the admin abuse, which is true. I'm not going to do the admin abuses on Friday. Tomorrow, I'll probably stream the admin abuse. And then Sunday, I'm thinking of doing Fortnite. We'll see, man. We'll see, bro. I think, like, I'll probably continue to stream Catch a Monster maybe, like, once or twice a week, and then, like, I'll just have to try to figure out what to do with the rest of my week on YouTube. It just kind of sucks, man, because, like, again, for some reason, YouTube loves when I make Catch a Monster content, and I don't know what to do about it. I actually kind of hate it. I thought Bull Dak was known. I mean, it probably is known, dude. But you know, I don't go outside. You know better. You know better, baby. Come on, water, dude. Come on, bro. Hint chickens, hint. I mean, the chicken game is fun, but like, I don't know if I could play it every day, right? I don't even think I could play Catch a Monster I mean, I don't play Catch a Monster every day. EB, touch some grass, dude. You go touch some grass. Am I gonna get another Power World stream? Ooh, Ronan, my boy. Ooh, oh man. Ooh. Oh man, my ankle's hurting. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Are you gonna play GTA 6 when it comes out? Honestly, dude, I'm kind of thinking about it, bro, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm to the point where I'm about to just go full PG-13, dude, and start dropping some swear words, bro. I mean, probably, I don't know if see, the thing is like, if I did start swearing on purpose on stream, I feel like it wouldn't sound organic because I'm so used to not swearing on stream that I feel like it would be cringy, and I feel like people would think I'm forcing myself to do it. Ronan, I think we are just SOL on Power World. I mean, kind of, sort of, a little bit, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Power World, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. You sound like the Peter Griffin boss when you kill him in Fortnite. Okay. Yeah, great. Great. One pair. I love it, dude. Thank you, TK, for at least not giving me cherries, bro. Thank you, man. You really do care, man. You really do care, bro. What's wrong with Power World? I just don't want to play it anymore, man. I kind of got bored of it. You are way too much in your own head. Sometimes I feel. Listen, Blessed, you are wrong. You're actually wrong because I'm not. I'm not in my head sometimes. I'm literally in my head every freaking waking moment of my freaking life, dude. I am my own worst critic. And sometimes it puts me down. I mean, it's just part of it's just part of it, I guess. Hi, baby. Did you go running again?
Yeah.
Your back is all sweaty.
Yeah. Well,
did the cam team actually?
My water spilled in my little fanny pack.
Oh.
So my whole entire leg is soaked.
Oh. Aw. Some therapy might be great. Why do I need therapy when I have you guys? Got to replace these negative automatic thoughts. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna happen, dude. There's no saving it.
What are you talking about?
And Blessed was like, I think sometimes you're in your head, and I'm like, oh, sweetheart, honey, I am always in my head. Like, you guys can ask Dallas. I was beating myself down for like what, 3 or 4 days. I was like,
yeah,
I was almost paralyzed with depression. I can beat every boss in Blox Monsters. Yo, Levi, dude, that's great, bro. They haven't added a boss in Blox Monsters in like 2 months. You okay? Oh, and I'm good now, man. I'm chilling. Just living the dream, baby. Did the cam team actually listen, or is it still downhill from here? They made some changes that I personally have been asking for quite some time. The biggest one being they finally removed keys from dungeons. I have been literally begging on my knees for them to remove dungeon keys, and they finally did it. You know what I mean? They also reduced breeding time, which I thought was a good call. I like that change. Oh man, they made it to where like only the red rifts now spawn on islands, which is kind of cool. I haven't really tested it myself. I mean, if they spawn every 5 minutes, I think that's great. If they spawn like every 15 minutes, I think that's kind of lame. Are you actually heartbroken? Am I heartbroken? No. Where did you get heartbroken from? You got to start realizing that we love you and stop worrying so much about the little things you really think would be critical of how you curse. LOL would be laughing and chilling. Yeah, I would be. Yeah, that's why I went on my tangent. Blox Monsters got in trouble for something. They posted in their Discord. Really? Wait, they did? I said that before. My membership is gone. Yeah, man. I don't like how your name is Grayo when it makes me sad, bro. But I get it. I get it, bro. What words are allowed in PG-13? I mean, I can't say them, bro. I can't. What do you mean? You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me, bro. What do you mean? You're trying to trick me. Bye, baby.
Your earbuds are always.
Lucky I got my S Celestian on my first hatch. Yo, really? I did see that the eggs, the new eggs, have a 4% chance for an S rank. That's kind of cute. I mean, I guess you could always try to hatch an A and then breed an S or an SS. Like I said, man, I like the breeding, dude. I know a lot of people don't like breeding. I personally, I mean, if it gives you the chance of trying to get an SS monster without having to grind dungeons, which I mean now I guess it doesn't matter because you can grind dungeons for as much as you want. I've never really had an issue with breeding. I don't mind breeding. I think the only problem I have with breeding, and I'd never be like this, is if I wanted to have like the absolute best of the best monster. Like if I'm sitting there spending money every time just to try to get an SS quad mutated monster with maxed out breeding stats, I mean that's stupid. If you're doing that in this game, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Did you hear about the drama after the update? I did. Yeah. Shame on how embarrassing, dude. How embarrassing. How embarrassing, bro. Blox Monsters had their game region blocked in a compliance issue, but it resolved, it looks like. Yeah, okay. You know what? I did hear about that. Yeah, because they didn't say anything. They just literally stopped updating the game. And then like a month later, I thought Trisco had one. Well, right, Trisco has one. He doesn't have like they're not all like he doesn't have them. They're not all like that, right? I work at a high school. They can literally say anything. I mean, I feel like with it being PG-13, I feel like I would swear, but not make like really inappropriate jokes, right? Like not, I wouldn't. I don't know. The fact that devs thought about banning people that use Forge coins is so insane. I personally think that was just them being stupid. I don't think they were going to ban anybody, dude, because their player count goes down like literally every week. Their player count goes down more and more and more. So why would you ban hundreds of players who exploited a bug that is your fault? You make inappropriate jokes all the time. Who are you fooling? But I feel like I do it in a way to where like it's more of like adult humor, where like a kid it would just kind of go over their head, and then my adult viewers would be like, ha 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 ha. Evomon still bans at 7.5K. Yeah, but Evomon ain't catch a monster, dude. Evomon ain't catch a monster. You know what I mean? Like catch a monster, their goal is to have as many players as possible while also trying to milk the ever living god out of them. And for them to do what they did today, they've got to be pretty desperate. Like they've got to be very, very, very desperate, bro. A lot of people, included me, voted for the ban because I thought it was also a future at first. Well, I also voted for ban, but that's just because I thought it'd be hilarious. But I knew they weren't going to do it. No, they weren't going to ban anybody, dude. I've already talked about this, Glenn, but basically what they should have done is made a post saying, hey, we apologize for this oversight. We'll continue to do better. Thanks for playing the game. Everybody that exploited the glitch, we're going to roll your accounts back by a few hours. Everybody else, you can use this exclusive code and get 50 Forge coins or whatever they wanted to do. But instead, Dan made himself look like an idiot and, literally did, in my opinion, it was very, very childish. They should have taken the L. They should have taken the L, dude. The Lightning Dragon Studios is a horrible Roblox studio. I've tried playing their other games. Their Catch a Monster is the only one that like has any halfway decent charm to it. The rest are so terrible. Like it's mind-blowing to me how TK literally has like borderline slaughtered this game when it's so successful. It is so successful compared to literally anything he's ever done, why would you not try to protect it? Is there a good studio anymore? I mean, there's still like, like Animal Hospital, right? Who had, whatever studio made that. I haven't played their other games, but Animal Hospital is a great example of like a game that I think is pretty fair. Um, I mean, I mean, I don't know Roblox Studios off the top of my head, but I mean, there are like Anime Warriors 3, right, is another great example. The devs of that game, they had a really good balance of free to play and pay to win, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like no, like they're not gonna like a good way to put this is like, Catch a Monster, if they did an admin abuse and they gave everybody say 5 eggs and 30 forge coins, 5 eggs, couple mutation potions, whatever, dude, they're not going to lose anything. And I don't understand how TK doesn't see that. You're not, you know what I mean? People are gonna, Marcel and I've talked about this as well. People are going to wail out no matter what kind of game you do. But you have to cater to the 99.9% of players who make up the majority of your game. Because the top 1% is gonna wail out no matter what, dude. That's what whales do. You're always gonna have them. But you need to make most of your players feel like they're respected and the game is worth playing, and that's what Catch a Monster has been really bad at. Instead, they tried to milk their whales, and a lot of whales have left the game because they're like, holy crap, like, dude, this is like you just want my money, which, like, of course it's a business, but like you can't do it the way they did it, bro. Anybody with 3 devs are lacking lately. We had a bug for the new activity for 3 weeks and it hasn't been fixed yet. Ooh-wee! Dang, dude. Dang, bro. That's crazy. The band won the poll and they didn't even do it. We know they won't do it. No, I don't even know why they... Like, what they should have done is, like, there should have been an option on that poll saying, should we actually test our game before we release updates? And do better, right? And instead Dan literally looked like it. He just looked like an a-hole. He literally just looked like a jerk. Have you checked out the Dino Hunter update? No, but I'm planning to make a video on it, I think. The pay-to-win players will generally spend more than free-to-play players are almost keeping up with them, but Catch a Monster doesn't understand that. Exactly. Pay-to-win players pay money to skip a lot of the time sink you need to play in a Roblox game to keep up with pay-to-win players. Exactly. In my head, that's in my head like a good definition of free-to-play versus pay-to-win. Is a free-to-play player maybe shouldn't be as strong as a pay-to-win player, but they should be pretty dang close if they play the game and they invest it and they grind, right? And yeah, Catch a Monster just doesn't understand that, dude. They want you to play the game and then they give you like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? The new ball in that game cost 60 million. The new ball in Dino Hunter? Interesting. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I know they added a have you played it, Gabriel? What do you think of it? Did they add like I know they added like a new area or whatever. Which is kind of nice. 60 million is interesting. I agree. It is a little interesting. It is too hard, the new area. The new area is too hard. What makes it too hard? Like, can you not kill the monster? Well, I feel like the reason why that probably is, I mean, I don't know too much about the game, Gabriel, but I do know that they released mega evolutions, dude. And those mega evolutions, are freaking crazy strong, dude. So I feel like, you probably have to go and mega evolve your monsters before you can probably go to the next area, would be my guess. My birthday, I'm a celebrity tomorrow, yay. You're going to celebrate your birthday tomorrow? Happy early birthday, Gio. Happy birthday to you. I had the best Mega Evos before the update. What rank were they, though, Gabriel? Were they SSS? Were they Ultra? I feel like if you have SSS of the megas, I feel like you should have been able to complete the new area. Or at least be able to like kill the first dinosaur and then kind of progress that way. My birthday is actually on Monday. Oh, you're gonna celebrate your birthday tomorrow. I gotcha. Ultra SSS. Really? Interesting. Very interesting. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's kind of crazy then if that's true. Turning 29. Is Geo turning 29? No, dude. Geo's not turning 29. He can say he's turning 29, but that boy is not turning 29, bro. I don't know how old that boy's turning, but it ain't 29. Got to go see you. See you later, Levi. Have a good night, buddy. I love you. I love you. What changed with the dungeon this time? They added a new difficulty, and you no longer need dungeon keys, which is like super sick. I have been on my knees begging for them to take that away. Just realized that my birthday is the day when I became crazy. Okay, how old are they to you? How old is Geo to me? I don't know, dude. 8 to 11. I'm turning 14 tomorrow on Monday, or he's turning 14. Is the new difficulty doable? I mean, it's doable if you have like a team of people, but I feel like it's relatively tough. It's doable, but it's tough. But I'm just trying to get the what's it called? I'm just trying to get the new dungeon eggs so I can get the boss and hatchet. My sister gave me an iPhone 17 early. What the heck? Whoa, Geo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, dude. An iPhone 17, son? That's crazy. That's crazy. I must have been thinking of Geo's cousin from that one day. His cousin, his girlfriend. I mean, you know what I mean? One and the same, baby. It's so interesting, bro. Whoop. EB, is there another new color SS plate in the new dungeon? There is. It's like gray with like dark red SS on it. Like a light gray with dark red SS. I don't want to talk about my girlfriend. We broke up. Oh, Geo, dude, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that, son. My birthday is in like 3 weeks from EB's. Yeah, dude, my birthday is in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 months. 8 months, baby. Craziness. Absolutely crazy. Stupid Wi-Fi issues. Yo, what's going on, Stacy Taylor? How's it going? Yo. Welcome in. How are you? Hello. What up? How's it going? What's going on with your Wi-Fi, man? Is my my stream like freezing or something? My birthday is in like 2.5 months or so. Nice, Kiki. So your birthday is late October, early November? Today I got an alert for wildfires. Yeah, dude, apparently there's like what, wildfires going on in the UK, man. Stay safe, bro. Stay safe. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Birthday is also in 2 months. Dang, dude. They added Super VIP and Dino Hunter, and it cost 2,399 Robux. Ew. What do you get for Super VIP? That's dude. I cannot stand the idea of a Super VIP, bro. Like Iron Soul recently did Super VIP, and like, dude, it's like the idea of a Super VIP is so dumb, dude. So dumb, bro. My birthday is on 23 this month. All right, Nanny. All right, buddy. That's dope. That's cool. Y'all are Scorpios. Not me, man. I'm a Taurus because I'm big, bold, confident, and strong. The west coast of the U.S. is literally turning to burn down. I mean, our planet gets hotter every year, dude. What are we supposed to do? Taurus explains a lot. Hard-headed. See, the thing that I don't like. So here's my. Okay, listen. I'm not. Zodiac signs don't mean anything, bro. They literally, zodiac signs are designed to literally explain to where, like, they're worded and explained to where literally anybody can relate to it, bro. Right? Like, let me look up Pisces. Deeply empathetic. Oh man, I'm so empathetic, dude. Of course, I don't mean anything that is funny. I know. But I think it's because there's people that are really into it, dude, and they believe it. And it's just like, whoa. So deeply empathetic, highly imaginative, and intuitive dreamers. Dude, I'm all of those, bro. I'm all of those, right? What's another one? Libra? Fairness, balance, and harmony. I mean, dude, diplomatic. They're charming. I mean, I'd say I'm a pretty charming dude. Fair-minded. I'm so fair-minded, dude. So fair-minded. Did you say Libra? Yeah, Libra. What's up? Yo, Kathy, what's going on? I got an ad. Can you repeat? I don't even remember what I was saying. Indecisive. I'm indecisive. Superficial. Can focus too much on outward appearances or keeping things easy and light. People pleasing. I'm definitely a people pleaser sometimes, dude. And then let me look up Taurus or Tauros, Taurus, whatever, dude. Taurus zodiac traits. Reliable, patient, practical with a strong love of comfort, stability, and sensory pleasures, balanced by a famously stubborn streak. What can I say, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. All of those were me. I'm every single one, dude. That's how powerful I am, bro. Say that word stubborn again. Stubborn. I'm a Capricorn. You know what? Let me look up Capricorn real quick. I got you. So, practical, highly disciplined, deeply ambiguous, deeply ambitious. They approach life with steady, hardworking focus, with emphasis on trying to mooch off of others. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Core strengths: ambitious, reasonable, disciplined, moocher, practical, and loyal. Wow. Cheese Louise, Papa Cheese. Do you want to know the real reason why I canceled my membership and haven't donated in a while? Not really, Owen, because it's none of my business. Rambo injured himself and I had to take him to the vet. Oh man. Well, I'm sorry, Owen. But I listen, dude, I was just teasing you, man. It's none of my business, and like I don't, from like one person to another, like it would be very ill of me to expect you to have a consistency with supporting the channel. I mean, that's just, you know what I mean? It's always, it's not like something people have to do, right? And I've always tried to make that known. It means a lot to me when people do it, and like I'd be lying if I said like if support slowed down, it probably would upset me to some degree. But like, of course, I understand that, like, I get it, dude, right? Like, it's not like you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and not like you because you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He broke his tooth and he cut all his mouth. Wait, how did he break his tooth? Still in the Catch a Monster, my grind boy. Yeah, weirdly enough, isn't it weird? Isn't it weird how I'm still playing this? I got an egg. Hey, nice, Kiki. Pressing the pedestrian button like 100 billion times now anyway. Stacy, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. What are you saying, dude? What are you talking about? Thank you guys, by the way, for 22 likes. I do appreciate it. Yo, Eclipse Full Moon. What is going on, baby girl? He's old and the calcium levels go down when they're old. Aww. So, like, what do they... I mean, what does the vet do for... What does the vet do for a broken hamster tooth? I mean, is there anything they can do, or do you have to like give them softer foods? I made a cake today. Hey, nice Eclipse. What kind of cake did you make, dude? Oh, well, Owen, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure Rambo is still super cute though, bro. He's still super cute. Carrot cake. Oh, nice. I will say carrot cake is probably like one of my least favorite cakes. But that's cool, man. I respect it. I remember that one. I remember that comment on one of your videos today. Water, bro. You gotta start giving some more context, sir. Dude, you're like the Catch a Monster patch notes, bro. You never give me enough detail. What? What? What do you? What? Antibiotics to stop it from getting infected. Oh, got it. Okay, okay. Teeth grow back. It's more the damage. Wait, hamsters. Oh, I don't think I. Okay. I guess I'm not too surprised by that because bunnies' teeth they'll constantly grow, which is why they constantly have to chew. Saying Eclipse commented that on a video cake. Oh, gotcha. Watching this on my Fire Kindle tablet. Nice, dude. Thanks for watching, buddy. Went to claim my keys and there was no option. Ooh, wait, thank God, dude. Thank God, bro. There doesn't need to be an option, man. Screw you, TK. I hate you. Bring back Rift 1 and Rift 2 in the wild. You guys remove the way to farm unique wild monsters and their material for Evo. Rift 3 only gave higher new tier monsters only. For example, Rift 3 and Mobius Circus only getting Umbra and Lumen. There are no Rift 1 and 2 to have chance of getting Stellar for Evo materials. This goes for Spectre, Nova, and Splash Island. I mean, that's actually kind of a fair point. They could always add those monsters though into Rift 3. That's kind of a fair point. I didn't even think about that. What else are people saying? Daily Spy rewards. That's not going to happen. They're too stingy, buddy. Oh, man. I'm getting sleepy. Dallas and I are going to try to get up early. We'll see if we actually do it. We're going to try to get up early and go to the beach and see if we can watch the sunrise. Pretty romantic. My oldest device that works is a Samsung Galaxy Ace from 2011. That's crazy. Is Healing Pulse better than Lifesteal? I don't know, Pika. I only got like 4 or 5 secret pieces of gear, dude. I don't even think I have. I don't know, man. That's like a Trisco question, dude. Trisco would probably know. Just got an A-Rank Shiny Celestian. Hey, nice, Kiki. Congratulations. I have a Nokia somewhere. I have a I got my Razor somewhere, dude. Does anybody remember the old Razors, dude? The Motorola Razor? Bro, those things were freaking everywhere, dude. They were everywhere. Is Pika the one with the toucans? Yes, sir. My Samsung from 2011 also is on Android 2.3.6. Oh, man, I'm going to pretend like I know what that means. That's kind of cool. I used to have a Sidekick phone. I didn't have a Sidekick, but I think it was called the Pantech Duo. Yeah. I used to have one of these, dude, and I thought I was so freaking cool, man. So the Pantech Duo, you could flip it upward, like it looked like this when it was closed, and then you could slide it up, and it would have like the regular phone, and then you could slide it back down and turn it sideways and slide it up, and you'd have a keyboard, dude. I thought I was so freaking sick with this thing, dude. I think I had this in like high school or something, and God, man, I thought I was. I thought couldn't keep the girls off of me. Actually, maybe not high school. Probably middle school. Probably middle school. I think high school. I think I had an iPhone in high school. Maybe this was middle school. But yeah, dude, they were flocking to me, man, like seagulls on bread. It was crazy. Texting was so much easier back then. Wait, are you kidding? Ronan, how old are you, dude? Texting was easier back then? What? Are you kidding me? Bro, that's crazy. I'm doing the dig event and can confirm you get keys sometimes. I mean, at least you can exchange them for, like, you know, rewards or whatever. I guess. An actual keyboard, yes, LOL. Dude, you are so old, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. New dungeon? I wouldn't call it a new dungeon, but it's like a new dungeon difficulty. It's called Cataclysm. Bro, that's crazy, dude. New level. Yeah, it's pretty much like a new level, exactly. I felt attacked with that old statement. I mean, do you think texting was easier back in the day? Pressing those little tiny buttons with my fat thumbs, dude? Kind of tempted to make a small cup of coffee. Also, where did my boy Hassan go, man? Where's Hassan? I wonder if Cam watched Miraculous Ladybug with the newest dungeon. What is that? Why would you think that? Do you remember T9 texting? No. What is T9 texting? What is is T9 texting where you have to, like, hit the same number over and over to get different no, I don't miss T9 texting. No. Not even a little bit, dude. Not even a little bit. No, that was crazy. Like, no. No, I don't miss that at all. You are why you legitimately miss that? I could do that with my eyes closed. That's crazy. Yo, little Rudy, it has been a while, man. How are you? Welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Hello there. You're making me feel so old. I mean, do you like the old way of texting? Here's proof I can type the longest word. Oh, Stacy, sweetheart, honey, I don't need to see that. I believe you. It's all good. Finally got a Poseidon. Dang, Kiki, look at you getting a monster that's way out of the meta. I like it. Bro, coming in here and saying I can type the longest word is crazy. Stop playing the game. How's everything been? The game kind of sucks, right? The game's not super great anymore. They added, like, super mutations, which was kind of stupid. They added breeding, which I actually don't necessarily hate. But I will say that one of the things that I do appreciate with this particular update is they finally removed dungeon keys. You no longer need keys for dungeons. But I'll call that a huge win. I call that a huge win, dude. Dungeon keys was such a dumb, unnecessary thing right from the start. Hey, my friend. Good man. I was surprised when you opened the inventory. You have 450 health with 60 of the bull. Wow, man. Yeah, dude, Ron, I'm pretty crazy, bro. GTA 6 is coming out in November because in a video explaining it. Okay, Gail. All right, dude. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man, for sure. Did you empty your trash? I did yesterday because the garbage people came to get the trash this morning. If that answers your question. The new island's going to be something like TK's mansion with a yacht and his docks. See, I thought that as well. I'm like, what in the world is this new island going to be, right? Because they have they started moving away from, like, themes and have started and have started like doing like locations. Like there's a circus, there's a water park, there's a city. Like I I don't know, dude. Who knows what they're gonna do next? Is it really a huge win when you just make something the way it should have been at the beginning? I feel like that's giving them way too much credit. I feel like it's a huge win, especially for me when I've been begging for it for months and they finally do it. Yes, I do think that it is. I do think that it is kind of I would call it a win. Yeah, but I don't disagree with what you're saying. Just tired of catching monsters, the same stuff, different week. Oh, dude, 100. Like, listen, I will say it, and I will continue to say it. The only reason I still play this game is because it does well on YouTube. If this game did not, if no, that's the only reason I still play this game. Straight up, only reason I still play it. Took you quitting partly for them to remove dungeon keys. I mean, I think that was just timing. I don't think me quitting partly had anything to do with that. I think it was just timing of me complaining I wasn't going to be streaming the admin abuse. EB, if you're curious about what I meant about Cam watching Miraculous Ladybug, Cataclysm is an attack and in Miraculous Ladybug. Well, I mean, in that case, maybe they played World of Warcraft because Cataclysm is one of the WoW expansion names. It's a new island or a new boss. The goal is still the same. Yeah, but I mean, I hear what you're saying. What would you? So how would you fix it, Owen? Like, what would you want there to be a different goal? Because I don't hate the idea of collecting monsters and leveling them up and ranking them up and making them stronger. I don't mind that gameplay loop, but the way Catch a Monster has executed it over the last couple months has been terrible. It's been really, really bad, like grossly so. I don't hate the gameplay loop of this game. I hated how like you literally couldn't progress in this game. If you were in the update, would you have also been a victim of those forge coins? I don't know, actually, because I could see myself, one, not doing it because I don't like to take advantage of exploits. I never have. But I also could see myself, if I was streaming this morning, not really giving a crap and just going stupid with it and maybe getting myself in a little bit of trouble. So I actually don't know. I didn't play the game this morning, so I will never know. But I could see myself doing either one. EB always misses out on the bugs. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. But I don't know. I don't know. Mm. Break the cycle somehow or further on change it for better players. Well, so that's easy to say, but like you have to have like some sort of idea in your head though, no? Like, do you have some sort of idea of what you would like to personally see? I guess that's maybe a little bit of a better way to phrase my question. Trisco was tree. I saw his comment. Did you also get rollback Trisco? Did Trisco take advantage of the exploit? I'm surprised Marcel didn't take advantage of it, or maybe he did, because I know Marcel's taken advantage of some of the exploits in the past, like when they like there was one time they updated the game and they had like the price of like one of the event currencies was wrong, and Marcel went freaking crazy with that. But I don't know, man. Heard my name, but on the mic talking with Tim. We were talking about the exploit, and I said I was surprised you didn't. I didn't abuse the glitch. I was asleep. I don't know. I might have. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I could see you abusing it if you wanted to. I'm not sure. The obby when the islands were moved was so solid. I mean, to be fair though, like I don't know, dude. I thought that was so silly. I actually really liked that glitch just because it was so pathetically embarrassing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a small cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, gang. I'll be right back. Yo, what's going on, Lucas? How you doing? If meds won't work, I will try a monster for the caffeine. My migraine is killing me. Oof, Glenn, I hope your migraine gets better, buddy. The new boss is easy, but at least we got 153 forge coins out of the mess. I was shocked to see that they gave us 150 free forge coins. That was quite something. And see, here's the thing, and this is another example of what I'm talking about, right? They could give 150 forge coins. I mean, realistically, probably every admin abuse. And like, people are still gonna wail out to get the secret gear because they want certain combos. Like, that's how bad I feel like they are at being good to their players. How are you? I'm doing good, Lucas. EB, what was the last good catching update for Catch a Monster? Has it the first good update? Catch a Monster had a month. The last good update for Catch a Monster was the update before they added dungeons, whatever that was. Oof, indeed. You know what's crazy, Trisco, is I even read it wrong and made it sound worse, and I didn't do that on purpose. That's something. Already vomited because of my migraine. I'm sorry, Glenn. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. My boy Hassan knows what's up, though, bro. My boy knows what he's talking about, man. New monster, new boss. There's a new dungeon boss, and then there's the Scare Reaper evolution, I guess, can be considered a new monster. And then you know, the new boss, right? For the dungeon difficulty. I'm having a hot fudge sundae right now. My dad made. Dude, Hassan, please take a picture and put it in the Discord, bro. I'd love to see. Please, Hassan, I beg you, dude. I'll show it on stream if you do it. Please, Hassan, I beg. Hassan, their best update was the first update when the game came out. After that, it had been bad. That's not true. That's not even close to true. They've had some good updates. Like around Christmas time, it was a really fun time to play Catch a Monster back then. I wonder how I wouldn't be surprised if their player count is back to like, I'm gonna guess like 9,000. No, 11.3 thousand. Wow, that's kind of. Hello? No, I hate everything. I hit play on the stupid Roblox page, and it took me out and put me in a new area. Son of a biscuit, dude. Son of a biscuit, bro. Dang it, dude. Son of a gun. Put my hot fudge sundae in the Discord for you to check it. Dude, give me 1 second, Hassan. I'm going to go take a look at it, buddy. Give me 1 sec here, bro. What a shame you wasted a key. For real. For real, dude. All right, Hassan, let me take a look here, buddy. Yo, Hassan, you know what's crazy, Hassan? This is exactly, dude. God, good God, Hassan. This is exactly what I thought you would do. Oh my God, Hassan. Why is your spoon all the way in the ice cream, dude? This is exactly what I thought he would do, bro. On the couch cushion. Hassan! My man! What is going on, dude? Bro! Oh my God, dude. That's diabolical. That is crazy. Bro, my man is absolutely freaking wild, dude. What a G. What a freaking G, dude. Is my hot pot sundae still good? Does it look tasty? What do you? Hassan, so the reason why I asked you for a photo is because I knew the result would speak for itself, right? Like I knew that was what was gonna. I knew it was gonna be something like that, dude. Straight up, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. That's exactly why I wanted you to take a photo, bro. Because I knew it was gonna be something freaking crazy, dude. Like I'm at a loss for words. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what to say. Like it's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Well, Marcel, since you're here, do you want to run dungeons, or should we wait for the boys to come back? What do we do? I guess I'll have to wait for the boys to be done. I don't know what Marcel is doing. You still was my hot fudge sundae looked bad. Was it good? Asan, it's exactly what I expected it to be. It was exactly what I expected. That's my answer to your question. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Tim agrees with me about the Spidey ending, by the way. Dude, no. Okay, I want you to go back. No, you both are so stupid. You both are so stupid. I want you guys to go back and watch No Way Home, and I want you to watch the scene where they're talking about MJ and Ned losing their memory. And I want you to go back and rewatch that scene and then rewatch the ending of Brand New Day and then tell me your opinion is still the same. No, you guys are it's so obvious to me, dude. It's so obvious to me, bro. Like, dude, y'all are whack. Y'all, and it sucks because we have to wait like probably 3 or 4 years before I can say I told you so. I hate it, dude. I hate it, bro. All right, so here's certified. Where's Trisco? I put something I drew in art. It's Spider-Man. I'll take a look at it in a little bit, Coco. Watch your mouth, Hassan. What did he say? Oh, jeez. Trisco, where are you? Trisco! Maybe Trisco was, maybe he's full on AFK making dinner. All right, certified. Me and you, baby. Let's get it. Me and you, son. Let's do it. Certified, please! Certified! Certified, bro! Dude, come on, man! Don't you want to mooch? Get in here! Certified! Oh my gosh, certified, you're making my bowels act up. Please, certified, come on, dude! Did you disappear? Here, Marcel, get in here, dude. Get in here with me, bro. All you gotta do is just stand there. Get in here, Marcel. Marcel, get in here, dude. All you have to do is literally just AFK, bro. Step on the plate, son. But on the real, dude, my bowels, man. I'll be right back, bro. I gotta go, I gotta sit on my throne. I'll be right back. I wasn't muted, but I did turn down the volume on my mic. How's it going, dude? Bro, me kill Beto Puss. Good job, damn. I'm proud of you, dude. Or is it me? Never mind. I did have it turned down. I don't know how that happened. How you doing, Ryan? Not bad today. How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing well. Thank you for being here, dude. I love you. Mwah. Ah! My baddie B, I was using the bathroom. Yeah, same, dude. Same. I literally just went to use, I literally just, yeah. I just went myself, bro. That's where I was. Let's just had to take care of some business. You were in the throne again. Dude, I was in the throne, bro. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just leave it at that. Yo, what's going on, Novi? How you doing? Like, I'm probably about 10 pounds lighter. You know what I'm saying? Did Marcel give you a call again? Worried? Actually, no. No, Marcel didn't call me this time, which is crazy. Usually he loves Marcel. The thing that drives me crazy about Marcel, dude, is I'll be on there, dude, right? Like I'll be sitting there doing my business, bro. And I'll be, scrolling on YouTube, or I'll be in the chat being funny. And then then he'll call me and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, Marcel?" And dude, I swear he's gonna say I'm lying, because of course he is. Dude, he'll literally be like, "Yo, bro, let me listen." You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that weird? Right? And that's weird, right? Like most friends don't do that. But surprisingly, he didn't do it this time. But that kid, that boy is crazy. That boy is crazy. And your dreams? No, dude. He'll literally say, "Let me listen. I want to feel like he'll say, "I want to feel like I'm at the beach." Oh, dang it, dude. I'm so sorry. He misses the Florida waves, baby. Oh, man. Can't believe I can't even believe your own lie. Nah, dude, he says he misses the crash of the waves, baby. That boy is crazy. That boy is crazy. Went to Costco for the first time today. Did you, Coco? What'd you think, man? I'm actually gonna, my Costco membership renews in like 73 days. I'm gonna cancel it. The Costco's too far away. We never go there. I literally just go there for medication, and you don't need a Costco membership to access the pharmacy. A little bit of a life hack for you. Anyway, so, Marcel's a freak. It was really big. Yeah, Costco's are pretty big. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh man, thank you guys for 32 likes, by the way. I appreciate that. Ooh-wee. Can I do one dungeon with you so I can unlock the index? No. I'm sorry. Hello, Patty people. Yo, what's going on, Poopa Panda? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I had to rewind for a second. Thought I missed something. No, you didn't miss anything, dude. See you later, Kiki. Have a good night. Panda, how are you, sir? New dungeon hard. The new dungeon is kind of difficult. Yeah, kind of difficult. But we should go to Sam's Club, which is basically the same, but only like $30, and it's closer to Costco. Closer than Costco. Interesting. Okay. Heard something about a beach. Yeah, Marcel just likes to. Yeah, Marcel's just weird, bro. Me and Trees are outside waiting. Here, I'll back out. Marcel, back out, baby, when you get a chance. Back out, son. Oh, let me hatch my breeding egg real quick. Let me see if I can get lucky, dude. Woo! Bloodlet Shiny SS. Ah! That is what I'm saying, baby. Sheesh! Sheesh. 153 AM is pretty bad, though. Oh, the attack stat isn't very good. That's a bummer. Not terrible. Not terrible. I like it. I dig it. That's kind of dope. I'll have to level it up tonight. All right, boys, let's do it. Wow, Marcel must be busy, dude. He didn't even back out yet, bro. Did you get anything good from admin abuse, or did your account get rolled back? You must be talking to Panda. All right, boys, get over here, dude. Let's do it. Cataclysm, boom. Let's get it, baby. Trisco, come! Trisco, come! Trisco! Trisco, my boy! Trisco, please! Trisco! Trisco! Trisco, good God, please, man! Are you still making dinner? No, my Trisco! No! Trisco, I tried so hard! There he goes, baby. Adios. Rip to my boy. Trisco don't want to join after hearing a story like that. Probably not, dude. Probably not. What do you do with the new half shard? Nothing. It has no purpose yet. Work finishes at like 10:30 for me. Nice, dude. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, I feel like the stream's gone by really slow. Like it's only 8:42, man. I feel like it's gone by so freaking slow, dude. I'm outside now. I have the veggies grilling now for fajitas. Oh my gosh, dude, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Oh, I gotta put on my hoodie. Everyone is hating because your stories are interesting. Don't listen to them. Yeah, no, my stories are dope, dude. They're also 100% true. Yo, what's going on, gamer? How you doing? Welcome in. Yo, 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 yo. Haven't played in 2 days. My phone's been broke using my wife's phone. Dang, dude. Yo, Crow, what's going on? Caca, caca. They're 100% legit and lore accurate. Yep. I would never lie to you, boys. Crow, how's it going? Where did you go? I literally said what I was doing, son. Water, I literally said what I was doing, boy. You gotta, don't you have the earbud in, son? I know you can. Maybe I do need to turn up my mic volume a little bit. There, is that a little bit better? What a goober. What a goober. I'm doing well. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Oh my gosh, sorry, dude. I burp when I'm nervous. It's not that my YouTube freezes like 10 seconds plus for ads. Oh, dang, dude, Water, bro, you need to get yourself like what's it called? YouTube Premium? I always have volume like double normal to hear your streams. Really? Is my volume is not that low, is it? I got lasagna ready to be made tomorrow. Poggers, dude, lasagna sounds so good. Sounds delicious. Interesting. Really? Is because when I look at my like volume levels, they all look fine. I mean, I could probably turn them up just a little bit more. My iPad is on about 60% and it's normal volume for me. Interesting. How's the cam update? They added some good stuff, and then the rest of it's kind of whatever. They removed dungeon keys from dungeons, which is like a huge thing that I've been asking for so long. Glad to see they finally did that. They reduced breeding time, which I'm not opposed of, and then they also what's it called? They also what else did they do, guys? The rifts. Only red rifts appear now. What do you need to pay $50,000 for this update? Nah, man, it's not bad. I think it's gonna, I think it's a little bit of a too little, too late kind of situation, but the update's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's too little too late, though. I don't think this is gonna, like, save the game, you know what I mean? So are they listening? They could never. I mean, their player count has been slaughtered, right? Like, um yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, they either kinda have to, like, let their game die or they're gonna have to make these changes, and I mean, their game has taken such a bad hit, dude. You know what I mean? But, like, here's the thing. They made a good update, and, like, for the past couple weeks, like, after admin abuse, like, a couple hours after admin abuse, they sit at, like, what, 8,000 players? Right now, they're at, like, 11,000. You know what I mean? It's weird, bro. Still not coming back? I don't blame you, Crow. I wouldn't come back either. I literally am only playing because I make content on the game. Would you say they can save the game with similar updates? No, I don't think so. Catch a Monster, TK and his development team do not have the capability to have this game do a 180. No, the game. No, the game will never be as popular as it once was. They will never make as much money as they once were. No, absolutely not. Would you say Catch a Monster is fair in the ground now? It's too far in the ground now. Yes, yes. Catch a Monster. I don't think Catch a Monster could. No, it will never be what it could and should have been. No. I still, I think like, their player count will come up a little bit, but it'll eventually level itself out again. Or they're gonna just be full stupid and, you know, eh, release another update that's just not gonna be any good. This update is only free to play and prep for next week's insane pay to win counterpart. LOL. See, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I made the joke of like, oh my gosh, they're gonna release like super dungeon keys like next week, right? I mean, that's what they do. I mean, Blessed isn't wrong. That's exactly what they do. It would not surprise me if next week, they release like some sort of upgraded dungeon key that's going to be a pain in the butt to make, right? It's probably going to require a bunch of Soul Star cores, and it gives you like double reward. It's going to be something stupid, right? Sadly, Block's mom was following that due to Roblox blocking MLC from updating for nearly a month. Yeah, Blox Monsters had some good traction, dude, but they've kind of shot themselves in the foot, man. I think that game's kind of done too. I think that game's kind of cooked. 100%. And you get 4 cherries instead of just 2. Exactly. The rewards will absolutely not be worth it. 100%. $100%. Waiting for the battle pass is not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited for Fortnite's next season, dude. It's gonna be crazy, bro. MLC claimed Roblox was blocking them for whatever reason, but we should get a huge update Sunday. I mean, but the thing is like, Blox Monsters isn't gonna turn itself around either, bro. I mean, that game has like a very small, dedicated fan base, but like, that game's not gonna be where it ever. Like, that game will never reach 10,000 players again. The game, like the development team, is just too inexperienced to have it explode like that again. The only reason why it exploded is because like people in Catch a Monster's Discord were promoting the freaking mess out of it, right? And that's what gave it its initial boost because people were trying to find something better than Catch a Monster. And it's so interesting because I feel like it's not gonna be super hard to make something. I really don't think Catch a Monster would be that hard to beat. It's very interesting to me how like these clones come out and they're just worse. Did you see that Evomon is trying to turn themselves around as well? No, what's going on? What is Evomon doing? I don't think Evomon's a bad game. There's just nothing to do, bro. I don't want to sit there and just. I mean, like, and like, it's gonna sound silly because, like, at least with Catch a Monster, like, Catch a Monster has like an AFK component. Evomon doesn't really have any AFK. And it's just kind of boring, to be honest with you, man. There's just not enough to do in that game. I'm gonna delete Catch a Monster off my recently played. I mean, that's up to you, Owen. Bless you. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you, son. I found a cooler game. It's Clash of Clans. Nice. They released a big apology slash update note about the game for being too hard to grind since they're losing so many players. It's just so interesting to me how Roblox developers have like a weird time balancing being too hard and too grindy. It's so interesting to me. I don't think I don't think Evomon is necessarily too hard to grind. It's just incredibly boring. So like Blessed, did they say anything that they're going to be doing, like any changes they're going to be making? I have a screenshot for next season if you want to see. You can send it to me and I can check it out after the stream. There's a new horror game came out of Wonderland. You should play it for a live stream. Really? You know what Clash of Clans is, don't you? I know what Clash of Clans is. Yes. Yes, Owen. I do know. It's a mobile game. I do, Owen. I do indeed, buddy. I'll DM it to you as it's a leak. I don't want to ruin for others. Yeah, man. No worries, dude. No worries. DM'd it to you. Hold on. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me see here. Can I actually go to all right, here we go. Let's read this. Less grinding, more adventure ahead. Hi, everyone. We've heard a lot of you recently about the excessive grind from leveling your Evomon to hunting for shiny Evomon with the prismatic colors you want. We hear you and we feel you. After taking a closer look at these systems ourselves, we recognize that some parts of the progression have been placed too much of a burden on your journey. We want the time you spend in Evomon to feel rewarding, not like a chore. It's time for a change. Okay. We're working to ease the grind across both catching, Evomon, leveling, reducing the need for time-consuming... Wait, hold on. We're working to ease the grind across both catching and Evomon leveling, reducing the need for time-consuming one by one catching and battling just to move forward. These improvements are already on our roadmap with updates rolling out soon. At the same time, we want to be clear that reducing unnecessary grind does not mean changing our stance on unfair or unauthorized gameplay. We'll continue taking action against behaviors that violate the rules and undermine a fair experience for everyone. And this includes illegal teleportation, illegal movement, data transferring, or data tampering. Our goal is simple: make Evomon less exhausting to play while continuing to project a fair environment for everyone. Interesting. Yo, Jared, what's going on, dude? It's been a while, bro. How are you? Welcome in. Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lackin', baby? What up, what up? Interesting, Ryan. Interesting. Huh. That's a lot of stuff, dude. That is a lot of stuff. Holy cow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm very curious about the Sonic skins though. Cleaning woman because it's so hard to get shiny in that game. That's the reason I stopped. I know, Hassan. I know, buddy. I know, bro. What about you? I'm doing good, Jared. I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. Was Ryan talking about Fortnite? Ryan was indeed talking about Fortnite. EB, I can't sleep. It's too warm. Do you not have like a fan or an AC you can turn on? Some people got to Fortnite headquarters and play Chapter 7 for early. We don't get to find anything out until 2 a.m. on August 20th. Okay. Hey, go to bed if you need to. Don't push yourself. Well, no, I abide by my bonus hours. It is what it be. I try to abide by them unless like the power goes out or I literally can't do it. I can do it. I'll be fine. Appreciate it though, Fluffy. I'll be fine, dude. I'm chilling. Shadow's getting an icon skin. I mean, that's yeah, I've heard Sonic and Shadow, right? Yes, I have an ASC USB AC. Want to see it? Nah, no, because it's just gonna make me sad. Yo, what's going on, Blocks? How you doing, dude? I sent a zoom in of Sonic and a DM for you. Let me look. Bro, that is Shadow, son. That is Shadow. I did see that though when I looked at the first photo. Fortnite is on chapter 7. I remember playing chapter 1, season 3 not too long ago. They're crazy, bro. They're crazy. But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'll start making my grand return to Fortnite. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. We'll see. It's a very weird. My channel's in a weird place. I know I couldn't be bothered to type Shadow LO, but I hope it looks good. I mean, it looks all right. I mean, the legs, dude. The legs kill me, bro. Like they should not be skins in my opinion, man. Like make like a classic Sonic sidekick or something. He doesn't need to be a skin. At least in my opinion. Like, dude, what in the world? I hate when Fortnite like overstretches their skins and make them look weird, right? I would just prefer them to be sidekicks. EB, what's the meta in cam right now? Rexy, I have no clue, buddy. I'm just kind of going with the flow, dude. I don't really pay attention to the meta anymore. I just kind of go with the flow, bro. I will say, like, Scare Harvest looks pretty good. I mean, I know people still use Divine Claw. I know a lot of people still use, you know, Siberian X. I know a lot of people still use the little Phoenix monster. I forget his name. I just go with the flow, dude. Scare Harvest, I think, got an Evo. Yeah, Scare Reaper got an Evo this update, yeah. He shouted. Shouted. I'll be back later. I'm gonna go shower. See you later, Gio. Thanks for telling me, dude. Last time I played, I used Hydrolope. That is crazy, dude. Hydrolope is so far gone, Owen. That is crazy. Like actual insanity. Did EB ever do box fights in Fortnite? I don't think so. The term box fights doesn't really ring a bell. What is box fights? Don't know if you've seen, but Nintendo might have gave in, and Epic might have gained the LP of their characters now. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that'll ever happen. No, I don't believe that. Like, no, that's not Pokemon, Mario. Like, no, Zelda. Those will never come to Fortnite, ever. There's one guy, I forget his name. I want to say it's got like some A's in it, but like there's one like Fortnite content creator guy. Ali A, is that his name? Dude, that boy always, I feel like he always does like I feel like he always releases like the fakest leaks, dude. Am I crazy? Cuz I feel like I see him on my Facebook all the time. And he'll just like straight up, like that boy has been saying Pokemon's coming to Fortnite for like 2 years. Right? There was one time he even said like Yu-Gi-Oh's coming to Fortnite. It's like, what are you saying? No, Yu-Gi-Oh's not coming to Fortnite, dude. What are you talking about, bro? I used to love Ali A, but he's become so cringe it's unbearable. What makes him unbearable? Like what do you mean though? Like, let me see if I can find. So, like, here's an example, right? Like, new first look at the Fortnite Season 4 Battle Pass. Like, dude, this is not This is not real. You can look at this and tell it is so fake. Like, what in the world is like, what are you doing, dude? Kratos and Laura Croft. Exactly. It's stuff like that where I'm like, dude, like, I can't stand this guy, bro. Like, here we go. Look, new Pokemon X Fortnite. Dude, these are not. No, dude. What are you talking about, bro? Like, none of this is real. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find another one. I mean, here's some stuff that's been confirmed. I don't know how true that is. I don't know, man. I just don't care. I just don't care for the guy. I feel like he literally just he just like he just likes to talk. He just likes to yap. The ones with the vid are real. Well, I know like the Sonic trailer, right? Where like Peely's running like Sonic. I know that one's real. Yeah. We do think Pac-Man is coming. No, I don't doubt Pac-Man's coming, but I'm saying like Pokemon isn't coming to Fortnite. Yu-Gi-Oh's not coming to Fortnite. Like a lot of the stuff he's saying is just like far-fetched, and he probably just makes it up himself. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's the point I was trying to make, is like it just doesn't seem to really just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. EBD used the Cuddle Team leader in Fortnite. I've used the skin before, yeah. Exactly. He does a lot of clickbait. Exactly. He does a ton of clickbait, and it's like it's crazy. I have Celestial and Catch a Monster. Nice, Deepa. Congratulations, buddy. Probably can't say that. My bad. You're good, dude. You're good. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll do a Fortnite stream on Sunday if I can figure out how to get my capture card to work again. I tried it for like 30 minutes the other day, and I couldn't get it to work. I'm in the above comment. I know, Ryan. I didn't read it on purpose. I know what you're talking about. Evie, what happened with Black Monsters? Why did Black Monsters stop updating their game? I don't know, bro. I don't know. They just decided to they just quit, bro. I don't know if I return to Fortnite, but isn't it like a 2018 game? I mean, it's an old game, but like they update the graphics. It doesn't look bad at all. It actually looks rather nice. Is Bullord better than Mag Morris? Rexy, you shouldn't use either one of those, son. What are you doing? You shouldn't use either one of them, son. To answer your question, neither. They both suck. No, you said Blox Monsters had within some lawsuit. What happened with Blox Monsters lawsuit? There was no lawsuit with Blox Monsters. I don't know what you're talking about. I removed it, but I have an Allier Scuff controller and it breaks so easy. It's so bad. Wait, really? That's funny. Yubby, how you doing? What's up, Chad? Yo, old man TT. My boy knows what he likes. What's going on, dude? How are you, buddy? Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. How are you, sir? What about Rain Imp? I mean, Rain Imp's not super great either. No, the bosses when they're released, they're not good. I think the last boss that was released where I was like, oh my god, dude, like this is crazy, was probably Thunderclaw. I feel like Thunderclaw was the last boss where I was like, oh wow, he's actually solid. Doing good, man. How are you? I'm doing good, old man. I'm doing well, buddy. I'm chilling like a villain, baby. Chilling like a villain. Just grinding these dungeons, son. You know how it be. You should play the new season of Fortnite. You should stream at 2 a.m. to see the early access gameplay. Okay, Hassan. I may stream the new Fortnite season, though. I don't know why I almost typed a crazy statement. I don't know either, dude. I'm not in your head, son. I'm not in your brain. Thank you guys, by the way, for 39 likes. We are 1 away from 40, baby. 1 away from 40. Holy Moses. If you guys haven't dropped a like yet, man, what are you doing? Might as well told them just to buy Epic at that point. Who is work today? Work was good, man. Work is fine, bro. Work is fine, dude. Work is good, man. I have no complaints about work. What chapter and season did EB start Fortnite? I don't remember. It was the Also, Ryan, I see your photo. I don't remember. It was the whatever season the pickle was in. And that's the replacement one. Really interesting. Very, very interesting. He started chapter 6, season 2. There you go. That's the first time I started playing Fortnite consistently. EB, are the houses near you cheap? Got a house hunt. You want to be my neighbor, dude? Let me look. Hold on. So the house 448,000, 400,000, 400,000, 425,000, 445,000, 575,000, 684,000. Here's one for 224, 398. I mean, that's just there you go, bro. How many bedrooms and bathroom? Oh shoot, hold on, let me go back, bro. Let me see here. Hold on, boy. I got you. Your grandma does live in a great spot. Yeah, dude, that's why. Why do you think I moved back, son? So 4 beds, 3 baths, 448, 3 beds, 2 baths, 399, 4 beds, 3 baths, 405. There you go, dude. Hopefully that gives you some kind of idea, man. How many square feet is the house? My grandma's house? It's not big. It's not like a huge house. Let me see. So it is 2,174 square. Actually, it's bigger than. Really? Dude, this does not feel like a 2,000 square foot house, bro. Also this is crazy, dude. This is what I hate about buying a house, man. My grandma bought this house like 5, 6, 7 years ago or whatever for like 280,000, like 280,000 or something, dude. This house is now worth $427,000, bro. Like what? Like why? Why and how? You know what I'm saying? Like I hate the housing market so much. If housing was the same it was like 6 years ago, I could afford a house. I could actually I could have a house. I could have a nice house. $400,000 to afford you a 600 square foot studio here. That's crazy, dude. You're wild. You need to move. You need to move, bro. Home insurance will mess you up in Florida, though. Prices are generally cheaper, though. I don't know, man. Having a house in general, I just feel like is a tough thing to get, man. It ain't easy being cheesy. You know what I'm saying? What's the square feet in my grandma's house? Like 2,100, give or take. Four bedroom, 2 bath, 1,900 square feet, 750,000 here. Good Lord, bro. Yeah, you need to move, dude. You need to move, son. Did you see that they tried to pass a bill to lower or get rid of property tax? No, I actually didn't see that. No. I assume that it failed since you said tried. A house like that where I live is about 100,000. Really? Oh God, dude! Like if I could easily afford a house that's $100,000 easily. Not saying I have $100,000, but like, you know, with like the mortgage and the interest rate, I could afford it. Mortgage is $5,000 a month, dude. What is wrong with you, bro? My current home value is 900,000. Sell it, dude, and move in like a van or something, bro. Can I join the next round? if you can get into my server, I guess. Cardboard boxes are a cheap way to make it sustainable living. That's what I'm saying, Triska, right? Like, I'm just gonna get myself like a really nice cardboard box, bro. Let me move in. I'll take shifts on the work, son. That's crazy. Do what you guys do on YouTube, sell your house and live in a Lamborghini. I saw on TikTok, there's this one guy that is trying to save up $100,000 cash for a house. And he did so by living in his car, and he's lived in his car for a month, and he's already made $70,000 because of his little TikTok series. Like, what am I doing, dude? Like, I should just sell everything and just go live in my truck, bro. I could do backflips on the beach. How many a year will they increase pet level up? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know, bro. I have no idea what you just said to me. What did you just say to me, son? He's using mods? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Is 2,700 square feet good? I mean, it's a I would consider it to be a fairly large house, yeah. DM'd you thoughts? Hold on, let me see. Wait, what is this? I trust you, Ronan. I'll click it. What am I? Wait, Ronan, what link is this, bro? There's nothing there. I click it and nothing happened, dude. Did you just give me a virus, son? It's from my broker. Hold on. Man, send me a Zillow link, dude. Send me a link that I recognize, bro. You come on, man. What are you sending me a house? Send it to me through Zillow, dude. There you go. Yeah, I was like, what is this? Wow, wait, is this your house? No, this is a house that's for sale. No, just looking. $749,959 for a 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,900 square feet house. Why? Can I show this on? Am I allowed to show this on stream, Ronan, or no? Why does this house not have a yard? This house is literally surrounded by asphalt. Where's the yard, dude? Or is this like one of those houses? Probably not. I won't show it then. Is this like one of those houses you can like pick up and move? Like, why doesn't it have a yard? This house is literally sitting in a parking lot, dude. I have never seen anything like this in my life. Like, dude, I would hate a yard. Dude, it's literally like I've never. So why don't you live in like an apartment or something? Why do you need a house then if you don't want to have a yard? Like here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show the I'm not going to show like the address of the house or anything. But I'm going to open up a notepad. Hold on. Cuz I want people to see this. This is crazy. It's not going to let me paste it. Arr! Dang it, man. I want people to see this, dude. It's so weird, bro. I've never seen a house like literally in a parking lot. I don't like it, Ronan. I don't like it, buddy. Here, I'm going to save it. Okay, here we go. All right, dude. So check this out, bro. Like, what? Like, dude, what is this, bro? Where is the yard, man? It literally, and the thing is like the backyard is literally just this. It's literally in like a parking lot, dude. I don't understand. I've never seen a house like this. It's literally just in the middle of it's just like in the middle of a road, bro. Kind of bad for the money. Dude, it's terrible for the money, bro. 700,000 for that. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like, dude. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me show you this. Let me do a little let me do this one as well. Like, bro, what is like, dude, what is this? And the thing is like there's a little fence here. And the backyard is like hold on, let me. And then like here's the backyard, bro. Like Ronan, absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not, bro. This is a house in the middle of a street. Don't like the driveway. There's not even a driveway, dude. It's just like I've never seen a house like in the middle of like asphalt before. Like when you look at, I'm not going to show all the photos because I don't want to show too much of it. But like when you look at the photos, it is literally in the mid. It is surrounded by asphalt. That wasn't a driveway. What kind of driveway envelops the house, dude? Like, no, I wouldn't consider this a driveway. It all depends on the. Well, here, let me show you guys this one. Hold on. Like, here's a picture of the back of the house, right? So, like, in this photo, like, here's the picture of the back, and like, again, we have all this asphalt, and then it looks like there's a house across the street that literally has a yard. I've never seen anything like this. It's so interesting. It's so interesting to me. What in the world? I personally, Ronan, don't like it, but I mean, dude, if you like it, bro, and you can afford it, man, you do you, baby. You do you. I'm back. Welcome back, Gabriel. How you doing? I'm outside the dungeon if you can get me in next. Yeah, I can back out for you. I would buy a Mini Cooper for 100,000 and feel less scammed. Yeah, I mean it's an expensive house no matter how you look at it. That's an awesome lot. No mowing, no allergies, better for weather. You're crazy. No, man, I would want grass, dude. What? I want like a yard, bro. What in the world? Y'all are nuts. That's crazy. Who's mowing the lawn? I mean, if I had a house, I would mow the lawn. I mean, a $700,000 house in Florida would be so nice compared to that. True, true. We'll go to Zillow. We'll look at houses. Let's go to Orlando. I don't live in Orlando, but let's look at houses, and then we'll do for sale, and we'll do price. We'll do 550,000 to 700,000. So here we go. So these are houses in Orlando, dude. Let me see if I can find you guys a house that like I would love to have. Like this house looks pretty cool. Like, see, like when I have an envision of like an idea in my head of like a house I want, it would be a house kind of like this, as long as it's got a yard. Yeah, see, look at that yard, dude. I want a yard for the boys. I don't like how it's not fenced in though. Let's see. 606, dude, bro, this is $50,000 cheaper, man. And let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Oh, shoot. Sorry, old man. It looks like we already we already went back in. I'm sorry, buddy. So let's go into the 4-year. Like, dude, come on, man. This is in my head, this is so much more worth the money, dude. I mean, look, bro, you got like a really like this would be my streaming room, son. What is this? I like the window up there. That's a nice window. Let's see what else we got. We got a garage. Did that other house even have a garage, dude? 3-car garage. Not bad. Not bad. I like this little area here. That's kind of nice. Can I not go in here? Here we go. Dude, look at the kitchen, bro. Look at this kitchen. But we are full and full. I mean, look at the skylights, dude. Guy, come on, bro. And this is cheaper than what Rowan sent me, dude. Like, are you kidding me? What kind of bro? You need to move. Had grass out front. I mean, like, yeah. After if you look past all the asphalt, the ocean of asphalt around it, yeah, there's some grass. For a $700,000 house, I would expect 1, no cracks in the tile, and 2, I would expect a bigger bathroom. Holy baloney, dude. Holy baloney, I'd expect a bigger bathroom. Let's see. Can I go out in the backyard? Doesn't look like it, but there is a pool. You can see there's a pool there. Let's go upstairs. Get me out of here. Get me out of the closet. Let's see. Let's go upstairs. There we go, dude. Get me back up there. All right, here we go. So we're up here. I don't know what's with this cabinet. So we're at the top of the stairs. Very thin hallway here. Let's see what else we got in here, dude. So we got another bedroom. Kind of seems small though. This is like a tiny bedroom, dude. Let's go back out into the hallway. What's down here? Whoa, dude, where am I going? Okay, here we go. Dude, this house looks like it needs some work, bro. For a $750,000 home, dude, this house I feel like needs some work, dog. I don't think I would buy this house, dude. I don't think I would. Even if I had the money, I don't think I would, bro. This needs some work. I was just in that bedroom. Outside looked better than the inside. The inside feels very, like, old. It feels like it has, like, an old feel to it, right? Here's another bedroom that has, like, some weird little, like, what is this? Why is there, like, some weird nook here? That's interesting. And then there's, I guess this is, like, a laundry room. I love this house, not gonna lie. Really? You like this one? The upstairs is very small. I mean, I don't hate it, but, like, I don't love it. What's a good lineup for dungeons right now? Harvest Reaper. I don't know, dude. That's a Trisco question, buddy. I can tell you I'm using Stormhorn, Divine Claw, and Vino Frog, and I can tell you that is not the meta for dungeons. Home is giving me a headache. Might just be the movement. Maybe. I'd buy that in a second if I saw it. Really? I need to know what you're used to in Florida. In Sacramento, that'd be 800,000 easy. Well, I mean, in Orlando, it was 750,000. I don't think I'd want to pay that much for a home. I would say, like, in my head, to get a home that I would absolutely love and never move out in, it'd probably be about 450,000. But for a first home, I would not pay 450,000. I don't even know, like, how much I am willing to pay for a first home. Because when I look at houses that like I could like afford that are like, you know, 250,000 or whatever, 300,000, like they're absolute garbage. Is that the cheapest or most expensive in Florida? It's like a middle ground. I mean, you can find a like hold on. Let me go back real quick. Let's go back to Orlando. And let me search it by the cheapest house. So we'll do $0 to 300,000. And then we're going to filter it by just houses. Okay, here we go. So this is a $200,000 house in Orlando. So this could be like something I could potentially afford, right? If I lived in Orlando. Not really a lot of good photos on that one, dude. Is this a new dungeon? I am doing the new dungeon, yeah. Dude, whoa, this house is so blue. What in the world? What is this? Why is this house is so blue, dude? What in the world? Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, man, right? Like this house, I would not want to live in this house. But like $250,000 is crazy. Let's see. 269,000. This one doesn't look too bad. This one this almost looks like a fake. This almost looks like a fake photo. Does this look fake to you guys? The grass is like too perfect. See, this one's not bad. I don't hate that. I don't know like what part of I don't know what part of Orlando that is. I don't know if that's like a good part or a bad part of Orlando, but that didn't look too bad. Do 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 do. Maybe if I have the money, I would buy that house who was all blue. Hope I got all blue house. Yo, Prodigy, what's going on, dude? Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up? How are you, sir? Swoop. I want to join you. I'm sorry, Demon. My party's about to be full once I get my boy Old Man in here, bro. I'm good. What about you? I'm doing good, Prodigy. I'm doing well, man. I'm just kind of chilling, doing my thing, son. You know, just living the dream, baby. Could be better, could be worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing too bad, man. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Could just change the stream name to Financial Depression. I wonder if like is that like an untapped niche, like streaming virtual houses on Zillow? Is there like a niche for that? Could I just start going, like my streams will be me going live for like, you know, a little bit and just going through houses on Zillow, bro? Did I get the new secret gear? I do not have the new secret gear, no. Try to solo, but that last boss won short all. Yeah, dude, the last boss is tough, bro. I'm being carried myself. You still watched a guy who streamed tours of new modular homes. Oof, really interesting. I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential, dude. I am mentally fried for the stream. Feel like I could say some insane comments. Water, like, are you good, bro? Like, are you doing okay, son? Are you okay? What's going on with my boy, dude? What in the world? What in the world, bro? I ended up getting the 1.5 per second healing. I feel like that would be broken on Violet with healing built in already. Does Violet have healing built? I know it has it when you fight it. Does it have that as an effect when you're battling it or when it's on your team? I don't know. Why did you ban me for the entire stream yesterday? I did not like that, but I'm sorry for what I said on. I actually don't remember a son, but I can remember that I just wasn't in the mood to whatever you were doing. I just wasn't in the mood for it, bro. And I apologize, man. But I love you, bro. I love you. All right, back out of the dungeon, boys. We got to get my boy Old Man up in here. No, it doesn't have healing. I didn't think so, right? All right, let's see. So Old Man's coming on. Marcel. And all right, certified. I'm waiting for a certified on Marcel, but it gives shielding. Nice. Marcel, you coming, baby? Marcel. There we go. Boom. Let's get it, boys. I wonder if the tightness in my socks affected my blood circulation. I mean, people wear like compression stockings to help with like swelling in the feet and stuff. You know what I mean? And the reason why they do that is because it restricts your blood flow and makes it pump faster. I mean, if anything, it would make your blood flow faster in your feet. Was fighting a tough enemy in Remnant 2. Man, put that game down, Marcel, and pay attention to me, dude. Pay attention to me, bro. I just have EB in my ear while making dinner. I love you, Trisco. I love you, bro. You're so nice to me. And I think you're such a nice, amazing guy. And I wish I could eat your fajitas. What is my favorite game now? I don't know if I have a favorite game, dude. I don't know, bro. You'll always be on my wrist and ear. Yeah, baby. Look at the flick of the wrist. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Fortnite. I mean, Fortnite's not my favorite game. No, Fortnite's not my favorite game, dude. They're smelling delicious. WASMR. Yeah, baby. I mean, like, as far as, like, my favorite video game to play, I mean, it's, you know, Uncharted 2 is my favorite, like, story-driven game. Yo, what's going on, Agus? How you doing, dude? Welcome in, son. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Old school room, is that up? Old school RuneScape? EB, the best background noise ever. That is true. Yo, Vash Knight, what is going on, baby? How are you? Welcome in, dude. I also play in Friend's house. Okay, Demon. All right, bro. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's dope. Okay. Sweet. I like it. Where's my mouse? There we go. Vash, how you doing tonight, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Thought it's about playing, replaying Red Dead or Skyrim, but the story is so long. Oh, thought about playing those games. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be like I thought about the other day, man. I'm like, you know, what if I just got on here and like played The Last of Us? Because I've never played The Last of Us Part 2. And I was like, it'd be kind of cool to play The Last of Us and stream it and then go back and play The Last of Us Part 2 for the first time on stream. But like that game is not very family friendly, I guess. I don't know, man. I'd watch The Last of Us too. Yeah, I have never played it. I think it'd be fun to play. Hey, Vash Knight, my man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, bro. Yo, my boy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. My man. Always appreciate the support, dude. Jinxie's doing a Last of Us marathon this month. Really? Art Part 2 was really bad. I love for you to play. You know what's funny is because I've been getting a whole bunch of like like Tom Holland on like my feed and pretty much every part of social media that I have. And it was during an interview, someone asked Tom what his favorite video game was, and he said The Last of Us Part 2. If you take a break of The Last of Us, I'll seriously take a break from watching. LOL, my kids wore me out on watching that game. Really? Did your kids play a lot of The Last of Us? I played the first part. I've played the first part of part 2 and then took my game back. Really? I know like I know a little bit about the story. I don't know like the full details. The thing about The Last of Us is I feel like it kind of is one of those things where I feel like it didn't need a part 2. I thought The Last of Us was pretty perfect the way it was. Like I thought The Last of Us part 1 was freaking brilliant, dude. It was so good. Yo, what's going on, Rafan? How you doing, dude? Welcome in. I don't know. I don't know what kind of I don't know, man. Did you watch the TV series? I tried to watch the TV series and I did not like it. I don't like the casting. I think Pedro's cool. What's the girl's name? Bella Ramsey. I don't think she makes a good Ellie. I do not like the casting and I could not get through like I think I watched 2 episodes and I was like I can't do it. This is not Jewel and Ellie. Back missed the Florida mansions. You sure did, Ronan. You sure did, son. Part 1 was amazeballs. I mean, it was a good game. Yeah, Naughty Dog make some great games, dude. They make some good games. The thing is like I was looking at this the other day, like what games would I even want to try to stream? Like if I was going through and looking, right? Like we have Battlefield 6, which I already have. Arc Raiders I've done. Grand Theft Auto, I guess I could do. Fortnite I've played a ton of. Marvel Rivals, I've never done a Marvel Rivals stream, but I guess I could. Definitely God of War. I mean, I've already played God of War, though. I haven't played Ghost of Yotai. Is that how you say this? The other thing, too, man, is like video games are just so freaking expensive, dude. I know Wolverine comes out. I mean, that would be kind of a fun game to stream and play. That game's gonna be nuts. Tote. Okay, Ghost of Tote. Wait, what? Yote. Yote. Okay, okay. Call of Duty. I mean, I'd be down to do a Call of Duty stream because you can just do like multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I do like shooters. What about Silent Hill? I've never played Silent Hill, but maybe. The thing is, though, is like I don't want to like play a game. I don't know how old Silent Hill is, but I don't want to like play a game that's been out for like 5 years that like nobody's looking up and trying to watch. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a few exceptions to that. Like I think people would like to watch Dark Souls, right? I've never played Elden Ring. Elden Ring could be kind of fun. But like I said, there's not really a whole lot of like Pokemon, I think is one that stands the test of times. The Dark Souls series could stand the test of time. He definitely needed death. I would never finish that game, dude. Although I did beat Bloodborne. I did end up beating Bloodborne. Bloodborne is like my favorite of like the Souls-like games. And I had a lot of fun with Bloodborne. I really, really like the aesthetic and vibe of that game. What about Expedition 33? I mean, it's not impossible, right? Trying to think if EB would survive an Elden Ring. No, I would absolutely get obliterated. I'd probably end up raging. That would have to be like a PG-13 stream because I'm sure I'd swear. I'm absolutely sure I'd swear. Five Nights at Freddy's is also still popular. Yeah, but I don't really like the gameplay of Five Nights at Freddy's. I really don't. Call of Duty could just be good. Just turn off a voice chat and proximity chat. Oh, of course. I'd have to come in and bail EB out of the bosses. What about Ghost Tsushima? That was a game one of the games a couple years ago now who was up for Game of the Year. Isn't that made by Sucker Punch? Is that the Sucker Punch game? I miss when Sucker Punch, and it goes for Naughty Dog too. I miss when Sucker Punch made like Sly Cooper. What else did the Infamous? Like I loved the Infamous game series, dude. God, man, I hate what they did with Infamous too. To make what was it called? Infamous First Son. Like, dude, such a bad idea. Yo, what's going on, Janet? How you doing? They are doing a new Spyro game. I think the new Spyro game could be fun to play. I love Spyro. Love Spyro. Trying to think of what else. Sly Cooper is all about Jack and well, exactly. Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter. Like I really miss those games. I'm back and I'm eating the Snickers. I almost said. Okay, well, what's going on, Gio? Welcome back, son. How are you? I'm not joking, by the way, but could you try The Sims? Maybe. I mean, I don't know if I'd be opposed to that. Can I join? I'm sorry, Janet. My party's currently full, buddy. To be honest, I'd love to see you stream some more games you're familiar with. You're a lot more engaging when you know what you're doing ahead of playing. Like replaying a game I've already played? Are you talking about like Jack and Daxter and Sly Cooper? Because I've played those games, yeah. Again, though, it's just like who is looking up Sly Cooper streams? You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a lot of like that'd be good for like, my regular viewers, but for, random people come. Yeah, Ronan, shut your mouth, man. I'm familiar. I got more game knowledge than you think, son. Just playing something you don't suck with. Well, that's the problem. She was trying to be nice. I mean, that is the problem, dude. Finding a game that I'm not finding a game that I'm good at. Maybe I could do like a Subway Surfer stream or something. That's the beauty of EB streams. I mean, the thing is like when I play Fortnite, the next time I do a Fortnite stream, I will not be as engaged with chat as I am right now. Like that's one of the things that I like about that's one of the things I like about Catch a Monster is like, I can literally just sit here and chat. Like this might as well be like an IRL stream, you know what I mean? Watching you suffer is hilarious. Ronan, I'm glad you think it's funny. I'm glad you like it. You'd be surprised how many of the twins' friends in that age group watch streams of older games. Really? I mean, I guess like there wouldn't be a lot of competition for it. I mean, how many people are playing Jack and Daxter, right? I mean, I'd probably be like the only one. Gotta go. See you later, Gio. Why'd you even come back in, dude? Why'd you even come back? Have a good night. Until Dawn was fun. Oh, I actually really did. I really enjoyed my Until Dawn playthrough. I don't know if anybody here likes to go back and watch old VODs, but if you guys watch my Until Dawn playthrough, dude, I'm very, very happy with how that turned out, bro. I thought it was such a good stream. Do a survey of what they want and report back to EB. I mean, true. You did pretty well. That was so fun. I really, really enjoyed the Until Dawn thing. Yeah. The Quarry was peak in my opinion. Didn't they make aren't they making a sequel to Until Dawn? I love when you were playing Powell 1.0. You need to do some more power. Nice. Now you have to do the Dark Pictures anthology for Halloween. Yeah. New games are expensive. That a lot of them get into older games for the cost savings alone, but they want streams and vid guides because that's the norm for them. I mean, that's fair. I don't really look back on older VODs. Not many people do. The next Fortnite season is going to have Sonic, Tetris, Mega Man, and Pac-Man. That is what I've heard, Spider-Boy, and I'm actually kind of excited, dude. Maybe my grand return back to Fortnite with all of these video game characters coming in, dude. Maybe it'll get me back into it. You know what I'm saying? Phasmophobia. Light Fox, who doesn't really watch the channel anymore. I don't know where that boy went. But he really, really wanted me to play Phasmophobia. You should get us a 24-hour stream for the new Fortnite season. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Hassan. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I hereby summon Jimbo, the best streamer to play Fortnite, and get dubs with subs once again. The thing is, Ryan, is if when I plan, the next time I plan to play Fortnite, I kind of want to do some solo games, dude, just because I feel like maybe just to kind of like relearn how to play the game again. And plus, like, dude, I'm not saying with you, but like when I would play with like CJ or Rahal. Like, dude, those boys, they go on the other side of the map, dude. They don't even try to stay together, bro. They don't even try to stay together, dude. It's so frustrating. But then I also think like it's also sometimes fun just to like play with random people. That dungeon boss, it's the new Motovok or not worth. I mean, I haven't used him, but he looks like he'll be decent, Empoleon. He looks like he'll be all right. Skywalker used to love you playing Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, baby. The dungeon boss looks like a Lumen Knight Evo. It reminds me of a certain Pokemon. I can't remember the Pokemon's name off the top of my head. Reminds me of Ceruledge. That's what it reminds me of. Just like a light version of it, though. To be honest, just play what you think will be fun for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what that would be. I don't know. Like, I like playing Roblox games, but, you know, a lot of the... I think Blessed has told me this the other day, like, and she's not wrong. A lot of the Roblox games right now are absolute trash, dude. Like, they're not super great. Thought you were gonna say is that a Pokemon? Oh, dude, what in the world? No, bro. I would not. No, not that thing, dude. You enjoyed Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was fun to play. Yeah, I enjoyed Hollow Knight. Yo, what's going on, Don? How you doing? Today I sat 10 minutes on Roblox looking for a game and I logged off. Exactly. Like, there's really not a lot of like... There's not really a lot of good stuff right now, dude. Like, if we go to the I'm a new viewer. Well, Don, thanks for coming in, dude. If you go to like the charts, did you try Unscathed? I haven't tried it yet, no. But if you go to like, I mean, like up and coming, Steal an Egg, House of the, like, none of these look good. Grow a Chicken Fighter was decent. Also, 62,000 is crazy. Clean All the Leaves, Don't Look Back, Escape Huss Valley, Catch 1 Billion Ducks. Like, Dig and Clean, I could see kind of, I mean, that kind of seems like it'd be fun. Guess what, bro? What's up, Don? What can I do for you, dude? Build a dinosaur, roll a gnome. Like, none of these look good to me. There was like an anime game. I'm just leave a like on the stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Don. There was like this new like catch a monster anime game. Here it is. Anime Capture. Instead of Capture Anime, it's Anime Capture. And I was thinking about making a video on this game. It literally just seems like it's going to be a higher quality Capture Anime, but I'm not real sure. Wonder how many people would want Dress to Impress? Like a stream for it? I don't know, bro. I'm subscribed to your channel and hers all and have all the notifications on. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, bro. They call them pets. They did call them pets. Yeah, isn't that hilarious? They called Luffy a pet, bro. Did you kick Marcel and I out? No, I'm chilling, dude. How come you guys aren't in here? I didn't kick anybody out, dude. I was chilling. I was straight chilling like a villain, baby. Hi, baby. You kicked him. No, I didn't kick him, dude. What a silly water, bro. You know the answer to that. Why would I kick them? Did you look at my drawing? It's fine if not. I haven't looked at it yet, Coco, but I'll look right now.
I took the dogs out. I gave you links. So.
Nice, Coco. I like it, dude. It's Spider-Man. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
That is nice. Well done, dude.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Are we really gonna try to get up at 4 and go to the beach? Do you want to? Okay. Then we'll do it. You gave Marcel the boot. Is our...
Asked your mom if it'll be okay if we ran the blender out for her in the morning, and she said, yeah, it won't wake me
I mean, I was just gonna buy a protein shake and coffee at the gas station on the way there.
But I don't want this protein shakes. I don't like
No, it's fine.
want to do our regulars.
Okay.
If we have time, my egg makes eggs too. I put some grapes in a container to put in a lunchbox.
Okay. That's fine. Bless said hello.
Hello.
EB, hear me out. No, dude, Ronan, whatever you're saying, bro. Whatever you're saying, I don't want to hear it, dude. Whatever. Only one Soul Star core throughout all of those dungeons I've done so far. There's no way. Hold on. How many do I actually have here? Hold on. Let's do a quick little check here, dude. What in the world? Scammed. Absolutely scammed, bro. Oh my god, I have 19. And I'm pretty sure yeah, Don, that's very cool, man. But I was borderline self-promoting, which I don't want in my stream, dude. Sorry. I think I had like, I don't know how many I had, but like that's crazy. Bye. See you later, Don. Adios, buddy. How many eggs do I have though? I have only 16. I guess the dungeons are taking longer than I thought. I thought I'd have more than that. Normal mode is best for cores. Oh, I totally believe that, but it's just interesting. All right, come on, boys. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, baby. There's Marcel. All right, old man. Get on here, baby. There's old man. Is everybody on here? Okay, I think we're good. If you combine a core power vanilla protein shake with a black iced coffee. I've been drinking, dude, I've been doing so well, man. Even my mom was in Arizona for a week and she came home last night and she was like, dude, she's like, I can even tell you've lost weight. Like I'm actually really proud of myself. I don't think I said this at all during the stream, but today I ran 3 miles without stopping. 3 miles in 30 minutes without stopping. I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, like that's 10 minutes a mile, dude. Like that's not like horrible, but like it's not bad. I mean, it's not like amazing, but like it's not bad. You know what I mean? I was pretty proud of it, dude. 3 miles and 30 minutes is crazy. That's legit. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. I would die in 3 minutes. Well, so when I start running like the first, like, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes are pretty terrible. And then once you get past those first couple minutes, you're like ready to go. And I'll tell you guys one of my secrets, and this is going to sound kind of stupid and silly, but if you look up like epic thriller movie trailer music, dude, and you put on like an hour of that stuff, dude, I mean, it keeps you, I don't know what it is, bro, but it keeps me going. Like, that is legitimately, like, I don't listen to like rap, I don't listen to hip hop, I listen to either motivational speeches that have like epic music behind it. It sounds silly. And then, or it'll be like epic thriller movie trailer music. And like, dude, it just gets you go. I mean, it gets me going more than like, you know, rap, hip hop. I used to work out the motivational speeches. Exactly. Right. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like dude, it gets you going, man. When you have somebody screaming in your ear that like, bro, you suck and you're gonna let life beat you down unless you actually step up and go. Like it keeps you going, dude. It really does. Like I feel like somebody's screaming at me while I run. Going down the street with the Rocky soundtrack, nah, dude. But like that's what I like to listen to, straight up. I use a bit of Taylor Swift, so I run swiftly. Why did that make me laugh? That wasn't even funny, dude. That wasn't even funny. Perfect. Now do that for streaming. I mean, I don't want to get copywritten, bro. When I run, I listen to dog noise makes me run so hard, LOL. Like, what do you mean dog noise? Like barking? You listen to dogs bark when you run? Use wireless earphones? I do. Well, I mean, that's what. Oh, like have like an earphone in and listen to music while I'm streaming? I don't know. Dustin Daniel Creighton's make and the Naruto live action movie coming out next. They're making a Naruto live action movie? I just don't run. I mean, I'm running because I'm 31 years old, dude, and I feel like health is more important now than ever, right? I work out to music that reminds me why I want the better body, if you know what I mean. I feel like I do. I feel like I know what you're saying. W. I like that. Same director as Brand New Day. Wait, really? So there's have they released the cast? Because like I I have been watching like some Naruto like highlights on YouTube recently, dude, and like it makes me want to rewatch Naruto so bad. Like Naruto, I think is, and I haven't seen a lot of anime, but like Naruto is genuinely like one of the best anime. I don't think there's anything that could really. It's got an amazing story to it. Like it's the character development is good. Um, it it's cool, man. I love Naruto. I haven't watched Boruto, but Naruto is it's cool, man. Especially like after watching like while I'm watching JJK because I'm constantly comparing it to Naruto because I feel like they're so similar. Naruto, like in my opinion, has checked every box over JJK like tenfold. Like I don't know if y'all overhyped JJK, but like, dude, like it is just okay, bro. Like it is. I'm not like in love with it. I the characters are kind of whatever. Like I'm currently on. I just got to. Let me think. I'm on the episode where like there's a veil that Gojo just went through. I'm trying to think. What episode? Hold on. Let me look up the I can tell you guys what episode I'm on. So I am on well, maybe I can't tell you guys what episode I'm on. Okay, all right. So I'm at the last episode I watched. Yuji was fighting like a giant cricket. That's the last. I mean, that's just to give you guys an idea of how far into the show I am. Um, yeah, he was beating up a giant cricket, and I was like, bruh, like, what is going on, dude? That was so painful to hear you say. I'm sorry, Blessed, but like, it's not. I don't hate it, but like, it is like okay. Like it is literally just okay. Like I don't think and like I talked about this the other day, man. I can't stand the Sukuna thing, dude. Like it would like it had my attention. It had my attention at the beginning with like the whole Sukuna finger thing, and now it's like, dude, and Marcel said they do it on purpose, but like it's almost like they forget Sukuna even exists. Like he's rarely mentioned, he's rarely brought up. Um, like it's like what is going on, dude? Like the parts of the show that I'm interested in, they don't show. It's like, but there's a reason for that. And that's what people keep like that's what they keep telling me. They're like, "Oh, just wait. So you're going to tell me that like the anime is good because of like a couple of episodes?" Like like again, like I don't know if you guys are overhyping it because like Marcel told me the Gojo backstory was 10 out of 10. He was like, it's he's like, I get why people like it. It's amazing. It's great. The Gojo backstory was super dope. The Gojo backstory was okay. Like it was legitimately okay. Right? Like it was like okay. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know if like maybe I'm just not. Am I watching the same show? The story as a whole, it just takes a long time to get the full picture. But the thing is like from my perspective, if you can't hold your audience's attention throughout like the entire, like I'm only still watching it because like y'all tell me to watch it. I would have not. I would have stopped watching the show by now if it wasn't for people telling me to keep watching. I would have absolutely stopped watching by now. Like, you are definitely in the minority. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all are watching something. Yeah, obviously, dude. Evie's gonna hate the calling game. That's what Marcel said. When does the calling game happen, dude? What is that, and when does it happen, bro? I get what you're saying. I think it's easy to enjoy and understand as you binge watch. But I watch like multiple episodes in a row. Like I watch like 2 or 3 episodes in a row, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is cute. Most recent season and season 3. Oh man, see, like part of me wants to keep watching just so I can get to that. You know what's funny though is I'm gonna get on here and be like, dude, I see it now. The calling games. I love it. Gonna be like, oh heck no, I'm done with this. I don't know, man. I mean, the show has like some charm. Like, I think like my favorite moment in the show so far has been like when Yuji and Toto were fighting uh when they were fighting the cursed spirit or whatever. Like that genuinely was pretty cool. Like I really, really enjoyed that. I mean, watch the whole thing in like a weekend. Oh, okay. As soon as season 4 is coming out next year, you'll get your Sukuna mentions. Yeah, if season 3 ends with like Yuji turning into Sukuna and then they put it on a cliffhanger, dude, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed because I like the Sukuna character, bro. And for them to like not have him in the like, he's probably been in like 5 episodes, dude. What's up, baby? Also, Bless said you look good in that color.
Thanks. Oh, I got my nails done. Think full screen.
Hold on. Keep your nails down. Put your nails in front of my face. There you go. I need to watch Solo Leveling. I've heard Solo Leveling's not bad. I don't know if you make it through the calling games. No, I'll watch the show because like you guys want me to watch it. You do still need to watch JJK Zero, right? My goat Yuta. Is that the movie? I'm supposed to watch the movie after season 2, right? Solid French tips. Yeah, man, they're cute. Yeah.
I usually get white French tips, but I was feeling fancy today.
No, I like it. I like the flowers on it.
Me too. Originally I wanted the white French tips with these colored flowers, and she said that I need to do white flowers, but I do white tips. And I'm like, I would really like the color though. And she's like, well then let's do this instead. I'm like, okay. So then.
Is he not watching in order? Sometimes I feel like I'm not watching in order because I'm like, dude, what in the world is going on, bro?
Are you sure until 10:30?
Yeah.
I'm gonna brush my teeth and go lay down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure I have my alarm set.
JJK0 came out before season 2. Oh, no, I haven't watched it. I thought I was supposed to watch it after season 2. But its placement can go in a few spots. We're talking about that show that I'm watching before bed. Dallas doesn't know what the hell is going on. When she watches that show, dude, she's like, she's like, what is even happening? And sometimes I even think that, and I've watched every episode. They are not happy with me.
Why?
Because I'm struggling to understand the show. Not understand it, but like it's just not as good as what they're saying. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Does EB ever get his nails painted? No, I don't get my nails painted, dude. What in the world? No, bro.
How about you try it?
No, I don't want to paint my nails. Struggle to admit it's peak. JJK is not peak, dude. They would have to, like, from the moment that I'm currently in the show till the end of season 3, That would have to be like some of the best stuff I've ever seen, dude. It ain't no way, bro. I would not call JJK peak. No, not even close. It is okay. The more I hear you talk about JJK, the more I feel like something like Solo Leveling or Kaju 8 is more your speed. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it's just not, and like it's just not. I think it was overhyped. I went into it thinking like, dude, this is gonna be the best thing I've ever seen, bro. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's okay. I can't say anything. You'll love it as more episodes come out. Why do y'all, bro? Quit telling me that. Dang it, dude. Just keep watching, EB. It gets good in the last like 3 episodes. Okay, dude. All right, bro. Something that focuses more on the main character and stays linear. I'm going to try really hard not to take that as a shot of you being like, I can't keep up with what's going on. I watched 1 episode and I was addicted to it. Yeah, no, the show started out cool. I liked the start of the show. And then they just like, they were like, all right, here's the plot. We're going to just go and we're just going to go now. And this is going to happen. 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 And we're going to forget about what we originally started the show for. Like, Sukuna is so dang cool, man. I love that guy, dude. You know what I mean? It's good once you understand the calling. JJK took me like 2 or 3 tries to get through season 1, not gonna lie. Season 2 and on are great though. I don't see what's great about season 2 so far. I know, Blast. I was just teasing you. But I feel like I'm decently far into season 2. I just don't see it. It is okay. Like it is that's all I could say. It is okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's okay. You know? Y'all still like me though, right? Like I'll watch it and you know, maybe my perspective will change, but like, dude, it better be, I mean, they better show me some of the most ungodly things I've ever seen for them to turn the show around for me. JJK was kind of hard for me to get into for the same reasons. I had to bring it to really get into it. Oh, I had to binge to really get into it. But see, even if I binged, I can only watch a couple episodes because I'm like, all right, I'm kind of bored. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could binge that show. Do you accept the advice? Keep watching, it'll get better. Yeah, I'm gonna finish watching it, but you know, it's just like okay. I don't know what I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say like, oh yeah, dude, it's the greatest thing, man. It's like it's okay. You know? And I think that like EB's gonna think JJK is mid. I mean right now I think it is mid. I don't think it's not amazing. No, it's okay. And like the thing is, man, I even had like a video on my YouTube feed pop up and it's like, oh, top 5 animes for beginners. And like JJK was like up there, dude. And he was like, this was one of the greatest animes ever made. And I'm like, am I watching the correct? Like, are there 2 JJKs I need to know about? Next, Jim will say Chainsaw Man is the worst anime. I mean, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know, bro. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, dude. It's okay. I'd give it like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 5, dude. I'd give it a 5, baby. It is okay. I think in my mind, and I don't know, this may piss a couple people off. In my mind, JJK so far is just like a really dumbed down worse Naruto. Like that's my like I'm constantly comparing it to Naruto because like you know you got the dude, the main character has like the little demon in him. Instead of Kakashi, you have Gojo. Instead of Sasuke, you have that one dude with the spiky black hair. Like, dude, I mean, it is so heavily inspired by Naruto in my eyes, and maybe that's one of the reasons why it's. I think it's just kind of like okay. You know, instead of ninjas, they're you know sorcerers or whatever. Like it's just okay, dude. It's like just okay. EB, how about Demon Slayer? Never seen Demon Slayer, dude. I don't watch a lot of anime. And maybe that's another issue. I don't know. I was talking to my friend Jonathan. Him and I and Dallas and his girlfriend went on a double date recently, and I was telling him I was watching JJK, and he's like, "Oh, dude, yeah, it's so good, bro." And then I was like, "Well, first of all, I think you're wrong." And then second of all, I was like, you do realize it's a lot like Naruto. And I explained to him like, the Gojo and Kakashi thing, and just the demon thing, and he was like, "Oh my god, dude, I didn't even realize." I'm like, "How do you not even realize, dude?" I don't watch a lot of anime. I mean, not I don't either, to be fair. Your anime palette may not be diverse enough yet. Maybe, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Like some of like the animations and stuff are really cool. Like I like the animation style. Um, I don't know, man. Does EB think JJK is like as Naruto? Think JJK is. I don't think it is Naruto, but it's very, very similar. They have a lot of similar elements, and I think if you try to debate that, I think that's ridiculous. They have a lot of similar elements. You will love Death Note. I've seen Death Note. I liked it up until like they started talking about like the big corporation, and then that one character dies, and after that, I think it's complete booty. But I did enjoy Death Note for the most part. I also don't watch a lot of anime, mainly Chinese animations and dramas. Dude, you love your drama, Water. You love your drama, baby. I love it, dude. I love that you love your dramas. I've also seen like, because I went through like a anime phase like back in like high school because Marcel, Timmy, Jonathan, a lot of my friends watched it. Alec watched a lot of anime. So I would go through and I was trying to watch some. And it's like I watched Death Note. I watched Sword Art Online. I'm saying quiet because I'm freaking out over here. I'm sorry, Gavin. I'm sorry, dude. Over's light is peak after that meh. Exactly. Once. I mean, I guess I could say it. Death Note is so. Once L dies, the show sucks. Like for them to have L die and then have like, uh, what's his face M or what was the other? It was like they literally killed L just to replace him with a worse, less interesting character that is identical to him. It makes no sense. N is that what it is? N L and N Q P. Okay, Ronan. Not even close. No, exactly. Yeah, it was so bad, dude. Like I don't know what they were thinking, bro. It was not good. And then Sword Art Online, I enjoyed for the most part until they became fairies. I've said that before. I'm gonna stand by that. I couldn't get past the whole fairy thing. I'm like, all right, this just isn't even that great anymore. Um, yeah, Death Note, Naruto, I think is. I mean, I feel like this is such like a typical not like something's a typical non-hardcore anime watcher would say, but I think Naruto's. I think it's that and Dragon Ball are like the two best I've ever seen, bro. What do you think? Will there be any changes about yesterday's issue? I don't think they're really going to care, man. They've solved it and they're just going to leave it alone. And then, yeah, I'm sorry, but like, it's just okay. What's your top 5 animes? I don't even know if I've seen 5 animes, dude. I guess all the ones I've talked about would be my top 5 because I've only seen a few. I'm not like a big anime guy. I gotta pee, man. I'll be right back. Hold on. Been drinking a lot of water, boys. Whew. All right, I've returned. Evie's only seen like 5 animes. That's what I'm saying, dude, right? Right? Like, dude, I mean, like, does my opinion really even matter? Like, I don't even know really what I'm talking about, dude. I'm not like well versed enough to, like, you know, I could say JJK sucks. You shouldn't believe anything I say, man. I don't know what's going on, dude. You know what I mean? I could just tell you that I just don't care for it so far. EB's a 31-year-old man. That is true. That is a fact. Yes, I'm 31. It's crazy, man. You know, this is also going to sound kind of weird, but ever since like hardcore exercising, I feel younger. Does that make any sense? Like I have more energy and I feel like I can actually do more things. Does that make sense? Like I don't feel like I feel like this is kind of how I felt like when I was like 28. I feel like I've like went back a few years. Not as tired. 45 likes. Woo! 45 likes is crazy, baby. But yeah, I don't know. That's normal. That's how I feel too. Yeah, I feel great. It's like exercise. Like we are meant to move. It's so crazy to me how like we are meant to move, dude. Are you older? Water, one day, dude, I want to meet you in person so badly just to see if like you'll just ask me a bunch of questions. What do you mean am I older? I'm 31. What do you mean? What do you mean am I older? Like I would love to sit down with you and just like have dinner because I feel like you'd be like, so are you eating right now? As I'm like chewing my food. EBI DM'd you. Let me take a look. Hold on. Whoa! Dude, are these your tattoos? Can I show these on stream? I'm going to show them on stream. I don't think you'd care. Woo! First of all, old man, sexy calf, dude. All right, so this is Ichigo. See, I know who that is, right? Okay, so you got a Sauron helmet. That's kind of dope. I know who that guy is, but I don't know who he is. I know that this is Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is, dude. Kind of reminds me of like is this Astro Boy? Is that who this hold on, let me pull up Astro Boy. I feel like that's my boy Astro Boy, dude. You got Astro Boy on your leg? That's crazy. Okay, Naruto. I like the Naruto one. That's pretty dope. It's not all done. It still needs more shading. Ooh, wait, I like the so do you bring in like when you go to your tattoo artist, did you just like pull a panel from like a manga or something? If it makes you feel any better, I hope Gavin understand why you have such a hard time liking JJK and now he agrees you need to keep watching. Dude, when I finish JJK, dude, I'm either gonna like love you guys or I'm gonna hate you guys because that's all it is just keep watching. Keep watching. The last episode is just I mean, why don't I just go watch the last episode? Like why am I watching all this nonsense, dude? If only the last couple episodes are good, what am I doing? And again, if the last couple episodes or whatever, you know, whenever it starts to turn good, does it really make it a good anime if like just because like some plot point has been remembered or like I don't know, dude. I mean, I would assume that at some point like Sukuna takes over and there's probably some really cool fight scenes with Sukuna and you know what I mean? Like, and that's cool, right? But like if that's all I'm waiting for, dude, I'm not gonna be impressed. There has to be, like, some sort of, like, groundbreaking, uh, there has to be something insane to happen for this show for me to be like, "Okay, this is cool, man." If you tried to watch all of One Piece, he'd die of boredom. Oh, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. Like Marcel and Timmy and Tyler and Jonathan, they used to get together every few months and like watch a bunch of One Piece. And they would invite me every time. And I think I'd go like maybe once every 5 or 6 times they'd get together. And dude, I would just sit there and be like, what are we doing, dude? Like, what? I'm like, bro, they've been on this boat for like 6 hours, dude. What are we doing, man? You are not going to be impressed, trust me. I probably will not be impressed. I'm sure there's going to be like a really cool fight scene, and I'm sure there's going to be like some cool animations, but like dude, if that's what makes the show great, like it's not great in my opinion. You know what I mean? I mean, if it has like a really cool fight scene, does that make an anime good? I don't know. Again, I'm not an anime expert, but like I I'm just saying. Only reason I watch One Piece is because I've been watching it since I was a kid, watching it on 4Kids TV. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the people that watch One Piece are the ones who have been watching it pretty much from the beginning. Just watch Solo Leveling. But what am I gonna like about Solo Leveling, dude? Like, what's Solo Leveling do better? JJK does not have nearly as great core character development. I think it has some fantastic side characters, but it gets convoluted. You've seen nothing yet. One, I think that's the thing, right? Is like the character development. Like, I could care less about 90% of the characters in JJK. Like, I think, I like Yuji because he's obviously the main character. Gojo's cool. I can't even remember the Sasuke looking dude. That's how little I care about that guy, right? Like, the girl's name, I think if you gave me a multiple choice, I think I could pick out the girl's name. Um, but like just to give you an idea of like how little I care about these characters, I can't even remember their names, dude. Like I remember Toto, I remember Gojo, and I remember Yuji. That's it, dude. Those are like the only three that I'm like, oh, okay, I'm invested. It's invested in these three. That's it. I got half the skins on Fortnite. Wait, I got half the JJK skins on Fortnite. Okay, exactly. I'm with you. No real attachment to Meggy. Oh, that's his name. Yeah, yeah. Or the girl. You won't care about the rest of the show. Put some respect on Megan. Dude, I could care less about that boy, man. What in the world? That's Sasuke. That's great value Sasuke, boy. Dude, I bet Blessed and her family. Dude, I feel like they're all ripping out their hair. I'm so sorry. I'm just telling you how I feel, man. Gonna go watch Senna. See you later, Hassan. Megumi is a top tier salesman. I love his powers though. I mean, he's got some cool powers. Yeah, I like the like animals and stuff he can summon. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. First you offend her with your Mustang and then JJK. Yeah, dude, Bless is gonna be like, all right, I've had enough. I can't watch you anymore, Eternity. I've had it. Um, no bar is actually has one of the best curse techniques. I'm trying to think of who in the world even is that? Oh, that's the chick. I mean, not okay. That's the girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, she looks. I don't want to. I don't want to talk any more crap about JJK, but I don't know, man. The girl, she's the girl. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. She's the. Yeah, yeah. She's the girl. Um, I get you way more now, and you might as well just scrap watching JJK. Oh, I can't blame you. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna finish it just because everybody's telling me how great it is, and I'm gonna finish watching it. That way, I can come on my stream and say, "Listen, I'm caught up. Y'all are insane." That will be my purpose. And like I said, Marcel's right. I'm clearly in the minority. It has a huge fan base. People love that. Seems like you're watching the wrong JJK. Is there two JJKs? No, there's not two JJKs, Hassan. Have you even seen JJK, Hassan? Like, do you even know what I'm talking about? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Megumi is the Sakura of JJK. She is useless. The thing that I don't like about her is like she straight up looks like a background character. She has like no qualities that I feel like make her special. She is just so basic, dude. Does that make any sense? Like you could throw her in the background and you would just be like, "Oh, you wouldn't even pay attention. Like you wouldn't even know she exists." You know what I mean? She is so basic looking, dude. She has to have brightly dyed hair to be important. I mean, not even that, but just have like a unique characteristic, dude. Like it's not even about the hair. It's just like she has no characteristics that I think make her memorable based on what I've seen so far. What do you like about Naruto or DBZ? I mean, so with Dragon Ball, I'm completely biased because like there's a lot of nostalgia with it. Um I just like the fight scenes are really cool and it's just kind of like it's just one of those it's just like so much has come from it, you know what I mean? But I would say mainly the fight scenes and I like the characters, man. I mean, you can't compare Goku and Vegeta to Yuji and Megumi or whatever. It's like you cannot, dude. That is such a dumb, unfair comparison. Like Goku and Vegeta, like they're classic, dude, right? Um as far as Naruto, man, I mean, I like the character development. I like what the show stands for. Naruto has a goal, and he will do anything he can to get to where he needs to be. And he goes through many challenges, and it's just there's just a lot of cool character development. And he's not the only character that has that development. They like every like there was Rock Lee, there was Gara, you know, there's Hinata. Like, dude, they just I just feel like they kind of kill it, man. And they're all more they have a memorable cast of characters, you know? So that's why I like those 2. Megumi is the black-haired guy, whatever the chick's name is, dude, whatever, bro. But my thing stands is, like, I just feel like she's very forgettable. She doesn't have, like she's just like an angry chick. Cool. Dude, I feel like oh, man, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I don't dislike the show. I don't wanna make it seem like I don't dislike the show. I just it is just okay. I use the codes. That's a lot of Forge coins. Hey, dude, isn't that crazy? 150 Panda. Hopefully you can get something. You mixing up Nobara and Megumi. Yeah, yeah, I am. I would say like Megumi is more memorable than Nobara though, or Nobara, whatever her name is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I hate the show. Like I'll finish watching it, but you know, I just want one more Serenity and I'll be happy. Dude, good luck, Panda. Good luck, baby. I'm back. Yo, Water, welcome back, buddy. Ooh, this is gonna be my last dungeon. To be honest, JJK is actually slow in season 1. I mean, but again, you know, people said get through season 1. Season 1's the worst. All right, I got past season 1. And it's like, you know, I'm into season 2 and I still feel like I mean, it's picked up the pace for sure. But I again, dude, I'm not like overly impressed. Again, it's just okay. JJK definitely blazes through stuff, but that's also just kind of how anime is now. Yeah, and maybe that's like maybe I'm looking for like, you know, maybe I like something with like a little bit more depth to it because I just feel like there's not really a whole lot of depth to the like it's and maybe that's the issue. Like if the you know, I've talked to Marcel about it too. I don't like the pacing, dude. Like, you know, the show starts off with Yuji's grandfather dying. I could care less, boy. Like, that man was in the show for the first 2 minutes, and it's like, okay, this guy's grandfather's died. And then again, like, all of a sudden, you know, there's like all of these like cursed spirits running around, and you're telling me this Yuji guy has like, or like people who can't see them have no idea what's going on. It's just interesting, right? Like, it just doesn't feel. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, the pacing is off, and I don't know, man. Again, it's just okay. Naruto covers 700 chapters and 700 episodes. I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, Naruto has a lot of filler as well. I wouldn't say JJK blazes through, but you for sure have to wait a couple of seasons to get the backstory, which is what makes it make sense. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Marcel has told me because, like, Yuji has like this weird. I remember in like one of the first episodes, he like threw a baseball or threw some sort of ball into like a soccer goal, and it literally bent the metal of the goal. Like, why is Yuji so strong? And Marcel's like, they'll explain it later. Like what happens in this show for me to all of a sudden understand literally all the questions I have? Like, what happens? I don't get it. Um. I did tell Marcel though, like I had a theory that like Yuji's grandfather was like a sorcerer or something. Like I feel like there's some sort of unfinished story with the grandfather. Like I feel like there's some sort of twist with him. Um but I mean even if that happens, it's not going to be like, "Oh my god, wow, this is amazing." Like it'd be like, "Okay, that's kind of cool." Takes 3 seasons, understands why Yuji is so strong, and even then, it's not everything. Yeah, why does it take 3 seasons, though, man? Why am I sitting here suffering through all of this boringness to figure out why this boy is so strong? Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, and I'll keep you guys updated on my thoughts. But as of right now, it is just okay. But I will finish watching it for you guys. You're gonna clown the explanation so hard. Is it just like, well, he was born with like one of his genes got spliced and whatever. I probably will. You're probably not wrong. Like you're probably not wrong. Like JJK is a better manga than anime though, but when the anime does some of the fight scenes, they're peak to me. I mean, like I said, the animations in JJK are, I mean, they're not bad, right? Like I think the game or the anime has like some pretty solid uh it's got like pretty solid animation to it. Like I don't have a problem with the way it looks. You know what I mean? It's 10:32. Your stream is supposed to end at 10:30. I'm sorry, Hassan. I'm sorry I streamed for an extra 2 minutes, sir. I'm sorry, dude. Let me go to wrap it up, boys. Let me wrap it up for my boy Hassan, dude. Should I just start in season 3 then? That's what I'm saying, man. Should I have just started in season 3? Should I have watched like the first episode and then just jumped into season 3 and skipped all of the stuff? Anyway, yeah, you definitely need to watch things to that have more linear progression. Ah, I don't know. I mean, you may be right. Anyway, before I go, real quickly, let's go through the donations. My boy Kale came in clutch today, dude. What a beast. Kale donated 20 bucks, he sent 25 gifted memberships, and then he donated $20. And then my boy Vash Knight also sent 5 gifted memberships as well, which I greatly appreciate, buddy. Thank you so much for the love, dude. I really appreciate that. And then, of course, before we go, I also want to shout out to the rest of the chat. Shout out to my boys Certified, my #1 mooch. Shout out to Gabriel, Glenn, Water. Thank you for hanging out, man. Coco, thanks for being here. Ace Tail Ryan is here. Marcel is here. Blessed is here. Asan, Glenn, and I think that's really it, right? Old Man was here as well, man. Thanks for doing some dungeons with me, buddy. I appreciate it. Ronan was here as well. Thank you guys. And I'm gonna go watch a couple episodes before bed and just continue to push through and see exactly exactly what makes it so good. Hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the second Catch a Monster admin abuse, and then after that we'll get back to regular regular things. So hope you guys have a good night, and I will I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.